slow.
It still works as a USB hub. Like my keyboard and mouse and everything is still working, just that the display is not being picked up, so it's hella weird. So I will be acting as a one-eyed Jack today. But should not be too intrusive.
Cool.
Oh, I was gonna say Mark is probably gonna be late, but yeah, no, he's not showing up today. I forgot. Huh.
We have the children
Give me a
for
second.
ourselves. Yay.
He was afraid of the little kids, obviously. He said, "Oh no, another battle where we are going to fight too many enemies that are too strong for us and have many abilities."
No, it's just gonna be children falling on you from very great heights. It's like
Well,
a children
we've-
avalanche.
We've seen what an object falling from a great height causes from Elodie. So this is not reassuring. Yeah, the kids are not going to be a steamroller, but still.
The kids could have helmets on.
Did we ask a bit for protective gear?
Yeah, he packed some condoms. Don't worry.
We are the condom.
It's interesting that you designate yourself as condoms. It's like you want to get fucked in one way or the other.
We just want to keep
Well-
people safe, okay?
I mean, that's fair.
And we are grape flavored as well.
Plus, we are well oiled and lubed.
Yeah, that is true, especially you.
Should we tag Marky just to mess with him? We should.
Oh.
No, I'm about to drop the Watch Together link, so do it at your own leisure if you wish. I'm just getting my last few things ready, and I think we'll be good to start. It's so annoying because the monitor that isn't working is in the middle between the laptop and my second monitor. So I basically have two monitors at like 45-degree angles, but not the one that's right in front of me. That's supposed to be my main working one.
Well,
And I
good
know it's a
neck
first
training.
world problem. Yeah, I will be. My neck will be so trained. I will be the first person to achieve arthritis in the neck. Okay. All right. If everyone's good, then we can probably start. In 3, 2, 1.
Where are you from?
There's nothing about this whole scenario that doesn't make me so disgusted I want to violently vomit out my own internal organs. I despised you both so intensely that I can't tell if my vision is blurry from my near-death experience or from my unforgiving rage. If allowed, once I am back to full health, I will gut you with an honest-to-God smile on my face, and then proceed to paint the home I built with your bodies with your fairy blood.
You hear that, Tupac? You've made a friend.
You've seen it all before, we ain't got no test for all aboard. You should give us a chance, cause we're all victims of circumstance. We've had it pretty tough, but that's okay, we like it rough. We'll settle the score, survive the rest of 2 world wars. Hey, get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of funk. Get up and dance to 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 Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of fun. Oh, oh, oh. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to get up and dance to Eastern European kind of funk.
As your group walks through the old, rocky, anxious halls, led by Kedat back to where you're supposed to be sleeping or resting for the period. There's various murals of people engraved into the walls of presenting a very little change in fashion sense from one to the other, or maybe the finer details are just washed out by oldness to layers of dust and general erosion from clearly moisture in the air, which makes you look around, maybe even for hints of mold, which are perfectly hidden by the fact that rocks are black themselves. As you follow this bird butler with a weird stinking egg on its back, you reminisce to yourself on how did you get here, Malik.
Okay, so we were teleported in Savit's bed chambers or royal chambers. Everything was decorated in purple. Hellspawn wanted our beloved janitor, who actually gave us the idea to stop the toilets from overflowing, saved, and Savit, being an almighty god, glory unto him, opens a portal and saves her. She was unconscious but stable. Another thing that happened was Hellspawn started playing with little kids, more particularly the Savit's granddaughter named Arcot. He grappled her and wanted to restrain her, but she began screaming. And Savit came back. He was not really impressed by our shenanigans. And sends the little girl to fetch the butler. So we get some food, blah, 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 and some rest. We decided we should rest a bit, right?
We did, but not until like the very end of the session. So,
Yeah. But so we were about to eat, and Savit was going to show us his hospitality. The butler, Savit pointed to his old commandments and the new commandments, the edited ones, and explained them in great detail, the original rules, and when he was living with the gods, and then the updated one which are a bit darker, and it's when he decided to go on his own and fuck the gods. Marquis was surprised of Savit's existence. He knew about the Church of Savit from his past, and he knew that there were mages that simulate miracles and not actually gods and power. And he decided it was just a money laundering operation, because the church is a really good idea to launder money, and it makes total sense that Savit is the god of tax evasions. So the butler came back, a bird person. He brought seafood. Me and Vedant were still focused on the commandments, and Bob was actually copying them in the tax evasion book of Bob. The conversation moved on, and Savit started to express curiosity about our race. He never knew about us, and so we started explaining him. We explained the math and how we are able to provide many gold and still have many gold left. He was quite surprised that we had a lot of gold. The Arcot's mother came back. It is the fucking squirrel Bob shot. She hugged her daughter, noticed us, and started asking us what are we, and asked Savit to send us to the training camp. Malek was, of course, really happy to go to the training camp. Savit and Ellife argued about sending Ark to the camp, but we'll all go in the camp because Savit says so. Vedant dropped janitor. She hit her head and started dying, but Hellspawn fed her protein bars, and Arcot decided she wants one too. Unfortunately, it is not like we with our gold, and we don't have many protein bars. We have many protein bars, but they're finite, unlike the gold. Hellspawn gave her a protein bar after
yeah, she drew a smiley face. She drew a smiley face on one of the gold coins that I gave her. Then she gave it back in exchange for the protein bar.
Oh, yeah, she marked it. Savit promised to reshape the universe, make it better, fairer for us. I showed him the tax evasion guide and explained about Bob. And Savit is quite interested in Bob because obviously Malek pointed Savit towards Bob and kickstarted
Yeah.
the whole past campaign. Marky wanted some clarification about all the god stuff. Um, what does it mean for Savit, the ancient gods, and so on and so forth. And Savit says that he would like to return to those times, and he mentioned a god killer, that he will wipe out some of the gods and reshape the world in his vision. He gave us jobs. I will be the spokesperson, Vedant will be the diplomat, Maroki will be the fighter, and Hellspawn will lead our forces. And his granddaughter would be the mascot and his successor. we were going to train, and Vedant started questioning Savit, which led to Savit discovering Vedant was not quite truthful in the past. And also Savit said that if Malek contacts him via prayer, he will come back and intervene. And on Grambur, the Grim Reaper crew returned to Luck with a Neo Xenonlight knife as payment for murdering a bunch of orcs and their captain. And our captain Vin informs us of the distress call. Informs them of the distress call from a diplomat ship in a star system, which supposedly contains no life. So yeah,
So it
that's
was
it.
the mayor all along, which was the connecting thread.
Yeah.
It's the goddamn Granburian mayor.
Yeah.
But yes. So with all of that new information, all of the lore and exposition done from the last session, still weighing on your shoulders, as most of you walk and one of you rolls, and are led into a quite wider chamber, but seemingly more of a dormitory for what once was probably the crew working around the home or castle. It seems whatever this building is. As you have two couples of bunk beds and four different large wooden wardrobes in the room, as well as clearly designated chamber pots hidden below the lower beds. Kadan does, having opened the door, does wait for you guys to go in, but you do clearly see that it's like quite dusty. The windows barely let in any light from the outside, mostly due to outside dirt having accumulated on a quite thick layer on the outside.
Excuse me, sir? What's the meaning of this?
Huh?
Like, look! It's dusty!
He looks inside, looks back at you, looks inside, looks back at you. Okay.
What?
How you want it to be.
Better. Show us better establishments. Oh, rooms, please.
He looks back into the room, looks back at you. Okay, close your eyes.
I close my eyes. I
Of
guess.
course, I do so as well because
So you hear with like heavy footsteps as Vedanti, you are the first one to close them. With heavy footsteps, he approaches you from the back, and just pushes gently you into the room and starts walking towards Malik.
Okay.
Elspawn waits till he's finished with those two, and then okay, now show me my better room.
He I will say carries a Malik, and Morocco plays along. Having carried them free into the room, he looks at you and points to the room. Yes, better.
No, it got even worse. There are 3 Grandburians in it. It lost the value.
You mean men?
Yeah, man. There are so many Grandburians in it.
Friends.
I want a room for myself.
Want is many. Need is few.
God, this guy counts as confusingly as we do.
I disagree. Many and few is the same.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, from a Grandburian perspective, he just said one is many and the other one is many. So there you go. They're both many.
There's a less. It's a less. The second many is the lesser many.
Yeah, that's too complicated for Grandburians, though.
He looks in the room, looks back at you. Guess they are just beautiful this time of year.
What is beautiful? Can you talk less bird-like?
Hey! Maybe let the diplomats do the talking. You know, you are mighty and you lead us into battles, but we have never seen a flying bird person before. And
He pecks
wouldn't
at
it
his
be-
arm, which is a tree branch.
Yeah. Lucas, what furniture's in this room again?
There's
Fistbot.
mostly. It's quite. Not. It's not too large, like probably 10 square feet. But straight at the opposite side of the door, there's a quite dirty window with flagellant curtain that has a few holes made in it. On the 2 sides of the window, there's bunk beds, 2-story bunk beds, so a pair of bunk beds. And underneath them, there's clearly chamber pots. And on the side of the door, next to the walls of the door, kind of wrapping around in an L form, on both sides, there's 2 pairs of wardrobes, wooden wardrobes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess at this point I will open my eyes, I suppose, and just look back at Hillspawn and just say to him, we are only going to be here for many hours. It's fine if it's a little bit dusty. It's literally not worth wasting the time to go and find another place. I mean, even Savid's own throne room kinda is dusty. Like, we might even need to go to a different building entirely if we wanted somewhere that wasn't dusty.
Well, then I will go to a different building. I don't need a
notice
bunk bed
Kedan
and a
has
piss
started-
pot. I need
Kedan-
a good, well-lit place where I can polish my chain.
Kedan has started cleaning his feathers, and his feathers are mostly on his legs. And birds, of course, clean them by licking them, just to clarify.
Okay.
Clean them by biting them?
Licking them.
Okay.
Wait. Do birds
Yes.
even have tongues?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I kind of thought they just pecked things and then swallowed them.
Nah, it
Have you
depends on the
seen
bird,
a
but like
geese?
the nutcracker birds need tongues.
Ah, cool.
I'm sorry. I thought you like had a brain for a moment for like you meant to see teeth, like you were thinking of teeth instead like thought of tongue. I had a mix
No.
of that. But
I was like, I didn't even realize like they had tongues. I mean, I guess in hindsight, it makes sense they would because they come from reptiles which have tongues. But
Yeah,
I
this is
guess I
not
never really
an
thought about
AI.
it.
This is not AI. This is actual photo. So
Also,
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
It is probably important for swallowing.
yeah, probably.
Not just swallowing, it's for singing.
Well, yeah, true.
Well, since geese are birds from hell, technically it's
Yeah.
for tormenting,
Geese are-
torturing.
Yeah.
Let's clarify: geese are just dinosaur leftovers. They're not birds.
Yeah.
They're closer to a T-Rex than a pterodactyl. Let's clarify that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it seems, at least for at the moment, Hellspawn, Kedant is completely ignoring your complaints, as he's literally licking his legs rather than trying to please you right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I will look around on my own.
If you like start walking away, with his hand, he will angrily pound on the ground. No trespassing in the halls without supervision.
I'm not in a dress. How can I be trespassing?
His head tilts to the side 90 degrees, then 90 again, 90 again, 90 again, until it does like a whole 360, just spin around.
Ugh.
If you want to be dressed, that will be under many feet.
Well, it's hard to get dressed when people are stomping on you with their feet.
Many feet of dirt.
Dirty feet as well. Okay. Okay, relax.
Well, see, I can clean as I go, and I point to my slime.
Well, everything in this house is dirty, so I think anyone walking around in this house probably already has dirty feet.
Okay. I go into that room, sit. Are there even like benches or places to sit, or just the bunk bed?
The bunk beds would be the places where you can sit down. I mean, they're for normal humans, so actually, need be, you could fit easily 2 Granburians in there if needed.
Okay.
Well, maybe not for Dant. At least not easily, but you could.
Well, whatever. I will sit by the window, try to clean it up a little bit because I need the
At
need the
least
light.
notice that the bed sheets are new. The bed sheets themselves have been changed. It's mostly everything else that's
Okay.
such old dust that it's not like even picking up as you stroke your finger at it. It's just a layer of thickened dust on it, creating a very unpleasant texture at the fingers.
Okay. I want to take one of the freshly made beds apart and clean the window with the bed sheet.
The window, to clarify, it is, although it's dusty on the inside, most of the dirt is from the outside accumulated through various weathers.
Well,
Uh,
can I open it?
yes, you may. It will require a strength check, as you notice that both the handle and the hinges are quite rusted. As well as when you stand on the windowsill, you hear the rocky, not rocky, the heavy wooden door close behind you guys, and the few clicks of a key are heard, although you saw him carrying no keychain.
Oh, our Lord is protecting us.
Well, how does he know when we're done resting, though?
He will know because he will hear my prayers.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. When
Um,
we are done, we will just climb out the window.
Yeah, as you carefully but with enough momentum move the window open, turn through the sills, a view of a mountainous area opens up for you. Give me an insight as you're cleaning the outside of the window.
Just Hellspawn?
Mostly, yeah, because he would be.
Cool.
You are not looking through the magnificent view. Look at
No,
the
I'm not.
wall.
You can only see his butt as he's
Come on.
standing.
Okay.
Sort of between the window.
Roll
I
inside.
mean, you guys
I
can.
dare
You
you.
would be.
Roll insight to look at Hellspawn's butt. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, you,
How many days has it been?
what you can see through the gaps between Hellspawn's legs would be a view of the sky itself. And you notice it's, although at the moment right above you, clearer with only a few clouds, there does seem to be incoming rainstorm clouds. From where you're positioned would be the right. And right at the same direction of your windows is actually no. You can tell based on the shadow that the castle now. You can tell at least Hellspawn. Based on the shadow the castle is casting, your window is looking towards the eastern region. The shadow isn't too long. You can tell that it's definitely after midday on the latter half of the day, but it doesn't seem to be too far into the evening.
Would
The
I?
hills.
Would this shadow stuff change from planet to planet? Like, would I be immediately able to recognize that, like, the something's amiss, like the sun is bigger or something? Because can we assume we're still on the same planet?
Well, no, because we weren't on a planet until he teleported us. We were in a ship.
Yeah, we don't even know the planet, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
But I can
right. So
determine the
you,
o'clock.
you can. Most of the planets, with the exception of Energon, which is a custom planet, most of the planets do not have very critical variation in size or location from the sun due to the habitable zone being quite specific and humanoid life having quite specific parameters for what they can sustain in terms of gravity and such. So even on planets where you would have larger gravity, maybe hotter suns and such, civilization hasn't really flourished. And mostly have been left out there as very uninviting options to any civilizations as a whole. So, in a sense, you can assume that most of the parameters of this planet would be similar to what you know. With the only varying exception that happens is actually the spin and the angle of the planet towards the sun. So you don't know how actually long the days here are. Like they might be longer, they might be shorter than the ones you're used to Granberg, based on how fast the planet itself spins. And you don't know if the planet has seasons, if it has like hemisphere dependence or such.
Okay.
But based on what you can see with a 15 on the outside, taking into account that this is a mountainous region, you can see that the grass here is quite fresh and on some larger mountaintops you can see further ahead. You can still see snow, but it seems it has freshly been melting out. Looking before 15, even looking down further downhill from the mountains, you can see like there's a growing size of fauna, meaning that the snow on the mountains has been progressively been melting. So either this is the hot part of a season, or you're getting into the hotter parts of the season as the snow has been melting and the greener parts have been climbing up, with the lower ones having more time to grow. It isn't exactly super warm outside, but it is like an ambient temperature, quite sustainable. Most people would probably put on like a hoodie or such, but as Granburians, you're adaptable.
When I look down, how many stories are we up?
You are on the third story of the castle. Based on the shadow position, there's only one more story above you, and then probably you're like on the outside, or on the outer wall of this castle. So there seems to be one story above you, and then based on how the wall is structured, there should be some walking path for guards, like archers and such, uh, to walk on the rooftop itself. You can see it is quite squarish in its looks, and although with how much you're able to lean out and look around, it seems to be almost like a square castle with watchtowers on each corner of it. You're on the eastern wall, and with a 15, if you lean out, you can see that it seems like the main gates are on. Well, the main gate is on the south wall with a path leading out, although the north wall also seems to have some paths towards local farmlands that haven't really been used in a while.
Okay. Damn. I have eagle eye. Okay. I relay this information to the others so they don't need to bother looking at the beautiful scenery.
You have cleaned the windows to the point where you can see through, but there's like still dirt swirly lines.
I mean, I think I can take a couple more minutes to clean it.
There's
it
not
well.
enough. There's no clean sheet left.
Yeah. Okay. I used up all the bed sheets.
No, you use up the one single bed sheet. So if you take one more out of the many bed sheets that you have,
That's a good point. If you take one bed sheet, you have to roll to see how many bed sheets are
you
left.
don't have to.
True.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
You will know when
no.
there's a single bed sheet left. I mean,
I'll just
This just has a really funny image in my head of every Granburian on Granbur having like 2 beds split between their entire population, and it's fine because there's many beds and many Granburians. But anyway, since we do have to actually rest in order to, get our stuff back, I'm just gonna go into one of the beds and I'm going to take the bottom bunk because I have a wheelchair, so I cannot climb very well. I'm going to just take the first one I can reach.
But you're flopping out of your wheelchair?
Yeah, I flop out of my wheelchair onto a bed and then I lie there and meditate or something. I don't know.
Does the bed survive the flop?
That is a good question, Lucas. How durable are these beds?
you can't. You see, Vedant, you say you flop, but you actually do have to climb up onto the bed. Like it's the same height. It's on your chest height, probably, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, probably not as much, but still, it's not a flop like it would be for a normal person. You're half that size.
Okay. Well, I've put my chair, like I reverse my chair as fast as I can, or as far as I can, then zoom forward at top speed and collide with the bed so that I can get flung by the momentum onto the bed.
With the momentum, you kind of roll into the bed more like front face, and you land with your head down, like upside down, as your back flops against the wall, and there's a loud as you make contact. And now there's a Vedant-shaped clean spot on the wall.
The advantages of being covered in slimy mucus. You can just roll a Granburian around and it'll clean up all the dirt and dust.
Yes, so you are seemingly able to rest, but this also is the first moment where the party, like, seemingly are finally alone after the whole toilet incident has occurred. Is there anything anyone wants to speak aloud about?
Malek? What is this religion
Yes?
shit?
That was a very good question.
Well, technically, you know how I brought many vehicles into Granbur from NES when I met this charming gentleman named Bob in the DMV, and he gave me and allowed me to sell permits to drive those vehicles. And so technically, I prayed to the god of tax evasion, and tax evasion happened, and we were saved.
Do you
yes.
even need training for tax evasion? Why are we going to a training ground for tax evasion?
I think we're supposed to be like mafia toughs or something. Like if the business doesn't want to do what the mob boss says, then we
I would
punch
say
him.
that Maraki would interject at this point, saying, "Oh yeah, back in my hometown, we had like a Savid church that was run by the mafia."
Yeah, so if like anyone tries to snitch on you for tax evasion, you call on someone to punch him or something.
Plus, this religion gives us many coins, as you see, and saves many lives. Pointing at for Gramburians.
I
We are
got a
many.
single gold coin as I hold up the smiling
Ilya,
gold coin.
Ilya, just by the way, you're very staticky. I think your mic needs replugging or something.
Oh, it's not connected with the laptop.
You seem to be better now.
His Bluetooth, probably the connection is choppy. No idea.
Yeah, you probably turned on a microwave or something. Yeah. But yeah, Morocco just says, yeah, then I heard when people are in depth with many coins to the church, they build a new wall out of them.
So
They
yes,
used to
this is
use
the
their
best.
they used to use their river, but then the river's height went up in 10 centimeters, and some farmers got mad.
Wait, hold on. You mean many centimeters?
Any centimeters.
Wait, no.
It went
Wait,
in a
wait, wait.
single decimeter.
How the heck do we even have centimeters if we don't know how to count? The whole point of centimeters is that they're a hundredth of a meter.
Not necessarily. Think of it of understanding what a centimeter is without having a ruler.
Okay.
Like you have a general understanding of like how much a
Size?
centimeter, how much it should represent, or
Okay.
like how much a kilometer should represent, but the numbers behind it are meaningless.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, many centimeters.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, you saw his our God is a merciful one. He even brought us the janitor, our toilet saver, the brush that cleans the stain.
Where is she again? I look around.
Yeah, that's a good question. Did we bring her with us, or is she still in Savit's throne room?
We left her there. I don't think we.
You did leave her there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. She can be his cleaner now, and she can maybe clean this place up by the time we're done at the camp.
Oh, hopefully.
Yes. Since you
Definitely
said
needs
it's
it.
dirty, it's probably going to get cleaned because our Lord and Savior deserves the best home.
Yeah, but Malek, are you sure he's the god of tax evasion and not the evasion of cleanliness?
Well, you see, he appeared from the book of tax evasion, so he's clearly connected to tax evasion, and his church is involved in many evasions. So probably he is the god of tax evasion.
But
Otherwise, why would he appear?
Wait, Malek, think about it. If it's actually the religion of tax evasion, how come they would commit such a grave sin and be in a book about it? That makes no sense. If you
His
want to
prophets-
evade taxes, you have to keep false books.
Yeah, but his prophet, the many-faced Bob, gave us this book that helped us rebuild Grambur. It helped us be chosen on this mission, so we bring many coins and many pleasures to Grambur.
What was the book's name?
Bob's Guide of Tax Evasion.
It's really actually quite impressive that book didn't get banned, all things considered. You know, how governments don't normally like it when people do tax evasion.
No, all
But the
the
many-faced
book
Bob
was...
is almighty. He will evade taxes and smile.
Nah, all that was in the book were like viral TikTok memes about tax evasion that didn't even work. He just pranks stuff.
Yeah.
Like this one viral Chase Bank meme where you can like well, what was it again about? You can like deposit way bigger numbers into your bank account.
Deposit fake checks.
Yeah. In your
And
own.
they woke up with millions in debt.
Yeah, I
But
mean, the biggest problem for Malik probably is that there's gonna be a ton of formulas and math because if Bob wrote a book, it's gonna be in a very bureaucratic way.
Just occurred to me that Bob's tax evasion guide might be completely useless on Granbur because everyone is always going to have main. Like, if you go to a bank in Granbur and they're like, how much money do you want to withdraw? Here's your bank balance. And it just says many on the screen. Like, it's literally just like with the gold. You just withdraw money and then you're like, will it go down to single or will it stay many? I don't know.
Yeah, but just imagine if you have to pay many coins and suddenly you have to pay a single coin.
Look,
Yeah.
there's a reason that Granburians were pushed to a single city. It's a whole planet.
Still, it's official in your lore that you wrote that it was impossible to wipe out the Granburians because
Yeah,
for some
there
reason
are
there's
always
always many. Yeah.
The more you take away, the more there are. So you just squish
Yeah.
them in a single place.
Huh.
Like in Minecraft, if you have enough cows stuck in a fence, like eventually they just form a cow singularity.
Nice.
Morocco would interject at this point, saying, "So, what's the deal, eh? You're gonna start your own church here?"
We will do our Lord's bidding, and if he commands us to go on a mission and save the world, we will. Since our previous mission was postponed.
Yeah, our last mission kind of didn't really go well, and he saved our lives, so we might as well hang around here, I guess.
Why don't we just leave?
Or we don't have a spaceship.
Well, we
And we
can
don't know
always
where
get
we
one.
are.
It's just a single one. How hard can it be? We are many.
That's true.
Also,
Many people do have to generally work together to construct a spaceship. And we do have many people.
No, not even construct. We can just steal one. There
That
are
is-
no nations that are beneath spaceship level, right? Even
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
that's
spaceships.
true. Even we did.
Savit had mentioned last session that one of the countries had only recently invented the steam engine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as long as there are steam spaceships, it's fine.
I wouldn't bet on that.
You just need many coal, many water, many coal.
God,
Many
I really wish we could use that many thing for anything. It would be so broken.
This was the idea that was sold to us. Why can't we protest?
No, I mean, to be fair, when I originally was all like, I want to play Granburian, I didn't expect to get many anything. I thought it was just a bunch of like little tiny idiots who couldn't count.
Well, that part was correct.
Yeah, which part do you think is wrong in that sentence?
I mean, no, to be perfectly honest, I would not have been surprised if Lucas had just said, yeah, your max HP is 4, which is many, which therefore you assume that you've got lots of health, but actually you're just a normal NPC with 4 health, just like Raycom.
Yeah, but that's what we are. We have like 2
Well,
HP.
maybe you are, but I have a like 14 damage threshold before I can get hurt.
Yeah,
So
because you use roids in form of food.
yes,
It just became
I packed
durable.
on the blubber. All of my damage threshold is just layers of fat.
many layers.
Yes. Each recount is like a layer of fat. So as my recounts go down, I get slimmer.
Kind of makes sense, yeah. And your long rest is just you eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marak is. If no conversation, then if no other questions are raised, Marak is gonna take the bunk bed above. Vedant.
Yeah. I don't think I've got anything else to particularly bring up in conversation. I mean, we did discuss it a lot last session. Admittedly, yeah, we weren't like alone when we discussed it, but we're not exactly secretive either, so yeah.
We're not that smart to be secret.
True.
That's why I carry the book of tax evasion and I'm a merchant.
Yeah, okay, so then Moroki's gonna interject with one last question. So, like, what's the long-term goal?
Oh, shut up, Maraki.
Well, I mean, I
He
don't know
tries to
about.
flip you off, but since he has a boxing glove, it's unclear.
Well, I don't know about you, Moroki, but I think I'm going to try and attain enlightenment, and apparently this god knows how to do that, so that seems kind of like useful. And I assume Malik is also keen to follow his god's instructions and stuff and become a disciple or whatever.
A prophet, just
Yep.
like Bob, because the many-faced Bob was a prophet of our Lord, obviously.
Wait, wouldn't you be like the prophet and he would be like, I was gonna say son of God, but he's not. He's like the great grandnephew of God or something. But anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Basically, in real world terms, Bob would be like the Muhammad, and Bob. No, not Bob. Malik would be like Muhammad, and Bob would be like Jesus. Because he's technically mortal, but also technically part of God as well.
Yeah, makes sense. Or Bob is the Holy Spirit.
Which
Maybe.
impregnates his own mother, gives birth of Malek.
Imagine you're a human woman, you give birth, and it's a Granburian. Just two snail eyes sticking out.
Oh God, that's not a mental image that was necessary, Lucas. Oh.
So, Maroki, what is your long-term goal with us?
On the turntables.
He looks at you and does the zipping motion with his hand to showcase it. You don't tell him to shut up.
Wow. Well played, Maroki. Well played.
He like turns around to his other side to seemingly maybe take a nap, but you hear him say, "Well, it's definitely not punching children."
Damn, looks like Maroki is the one among all of us who will be disappointed.
Well, it's hard to really even know if they count as children anyway. Most of them are probably many years old already. And it's hard to say at what point other non-Granburians become adults, because some of them are children when they're many years old, and other ones are adults when they're many years old. It's really confusing.
But don't. You are trying to reach enlightenment. So riddle me this. If you put a Granburian baby into a closet without light or anything inside it for many years and take it out, is it still a Granburian child?
It's probably dead.
No, we are resilient. It happened to me.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, no, it would be an adult after many years.
Yeah, but even if for itself nothing changes around it?
Well, yes, because that's how time works.
Yeah, but it couldn't develop. How can it develop without any input?
Or, well, it just happens.
How did
It's like
you?
how it's like how Granburians just appear, you know? Like you don't need to do anything. They
Yeah,
just
but it
become.
still takes a couple of minutes before we learn to speak.
Okay.
I mean, many minutes.
Well, that is true, I think. I don't remember precisely how. Well, I was going to say precisely how many minutes, but I never would remember that anyway. It doesn't matter.
I don't even remember how I learned to remember.
True, very reasonable. But anyway, it still happens by itself. That's the thing about Gramburians, and that's why we're such geniuses compared to other species. They have to go to school and learn things. We just know things, and that's how we're such brilliant mathematicians.
Thank you, Verdant. You will definitely reach enlightenment soon.
Thank you.
I'm honestly careless. At first, I thought how the sentence of "I can't remember" when I started to remember is so deep in character that I realized, wait, nobody can remember when they started to remember. Like, as far as I know, I might have just appeared as a Granburian in this world. You never know. I don't remember.
Yep.
Right. So, if no topics of any other interests come up, we can take a long rest. With Careless, I am assuming you're gonna be polishing your gold chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moraki seems to have taken a book, but since he's laying on his side facing the wall, it's unclear if he's actually reading or acting as if he's reading and taking a nap in the meantime. What will Vedant be doing?
I mean, like, I would just phrase it as meditation, but it's just rest. Because, well, I mean, do Granburians need to sleep?
Yes, for many hours.
Okay, so in that case, I will put my fingers into those sort of like meditation pose, and then I'll just fall asleep.
As you have probably trained your whole life to do, without your arms falling.
I for the first several minutes of sleep, I'm even making like a subconscious humming noise, as if I'm one of those really annoying monks that has to hum while they're meditating.
Yeah,
I
it's
also
all
love the
cool
idea
and
of
stuff
you count
until the
Go ahead.
snorting starts.
Yeah.
You're hella fat. There's no way you don't snort.
Yeah. So for many
No,
minutes.
he doesn't breathe. Hellspawn, you're the only one who breathes.
Oh, that's true. I don't need to breathe. Yeah.
Oh. How do you do the humming then?
With my vocal cords.
So,
yeah, but the air.
So interestingly enough, they do need many hours of sleep to count as a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
For Careless ability, it does specify that him polishing his chain also counts as a long rest, but doesn't mean he's void of sleep. It just means to actually long rest as a Granburian, you need to sleep.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing then.
Yeah. I don't know exact Moroki's situation because I'm not sure if he needs to regain his recounts. I don't know if he used it or not. So, but Malik, what about you? Are you going to sleep or
I
what will you be doing?
I'll be clanking many coins to make me fall asleep because the sound of coins makes me drowsy and gives me happy dreams.
I also love the idea of a Granburian counting sheep to fall asleep. Just being like single, many.
Yeah. Oh,
That's why they're so effective sleepers.
Huh.
But yeah. Hellspawn, as you polish your gold chain, you do. I imagine you longingly sitting on the windowsill next to the polished window.
No. I
that you
opened the
managed-
window up because I couldn't fully clean it, so I'm sitting to the open sea, hoping that the rain will not arrive here before I'm done.
As you're polishing each bead, you do see the shadows slowly engulf more and more of grass knots as the dark, thick rain clouds are seemingly slowly shifting direction from heading east towards heading southward. You do hear at one point aloud as you see something flap, a weird shadow flapping across the sky. And with one of your eyes poking out, you would also notice that there is some commotion at the front south gate. Like you can see from time to time a shadow move, but you're unclear on what's going on since you don't have straight vision.
I have
What
gay
is-
vision. Oh no.
No, you have obstructed vision. That's what I meant.
Okay.
It's unclear. What are the thoughts that go through Hellspawn's mind as he's doing his cleaning ritual?
Cleany, poly. Ooh, cleany. Make it shiny. Woo, cleany.
Carol is careful to not leave me the option of him accidentally miscounting his beads.
Yeah.
You should just intense 100% focus on the
Yeah.
gold chain.
I'm not like
Yep.
Verdant who's pretending to meditate. I'm actually doing proper meditation involuntarily.
Yeah, with Vedant, you do see that his hands stay in the same position, but the rest of his body is slowly decomposing.
Yeah.
Decompressing, not decomposing.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just slowly turning into a puddle.
Well,
Of course
decomposing,
he's
maybe he starts
decomposing.
smelling bad.
Yeah, the smell from the fat rolls.
Oh yeah.
The
Necrosis
slime
starts
is
to kick
lost
in.
between the rolls.
Yes.
God.
Oh.
But in many hours, you manage to finish a full cycle of cleaning your beads. Hellspawn.
Nice.
Yano beads.
I stash my beans away. Close the window. Go to my empty bunk bed and fall asleep.
Very well.
Don't we
Can-
all wake up at that point though?
No.
But
It takes many hours, yeah.
it takes many hours, and that's like 2. So if we
That
were all
doesn't-
to if we
No,
were
it's
all to
also
wake up,
free.
if we were all to
So,
wake up
okay.
now,
So
we
wait,
would
no,
be
wait,
fully rested.
One second.
Why would we wake up though?
When they say that a person needs 8 hours of sleep, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think does that mean if you go to bed at exactly midnight, you will wake up at exactly 8 o'clock? Because I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, but okay, that's fair. But okay, so if
So like you
Hellspawn woke us up instead of going to bed, if
yes,
Hellspawn,
that you would have long rested.
yeah,
You're at this point basically a bit oversleeping, but it
Okay.
doesn't impact you in anyhow.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just nobody set an alarm
Yeah.
for many hours.
Well, I don't have an alarm. Originally, I had kind of assumed that like, I don't know, we would just get up after many hours
No,
anyway.
that's why I have this fucking chain. I want to see what happens if we don't. I'm just expecting for like
Oh.
90 hours of sleep if nobody comes get
I
us.
kind of thought that the point was just that you were gonna be doing your 2-hour thing in place of sleeping, but I guess you do still need to sleep, so okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I found out today. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but that was the idea to make sure that we just sleep for 2 hours.
Ah, yeah.
But it could like if
Well,
you
you
think
have to
about
take
it like 8 hours, and then it could be like a full day. We just don't wake up.
You also have to take into account that you being tired physically or emotionally does also tend to make humans sleep in longer. So it might mean like there's not. It's like at many hours, so 2 hours, Granburians have fully rested. Whether or not they wake up, they would be more sensitive to triggers probably, but not immediately jolt up at the exact mark.
So
However,
roll a 1d16 for the hour.
no, there's no need. Hellspawn, you sense yourself as you count the many sheep. You fall asleep, but you sense that most likely not even. You know that you have not passed many REM cycles. Not even a single hour has passed, as most of you still probably being on somewhat of a guard of like being on guard in an unknown, unfamiliar location. Reese, can you say in an unknown?
In an unknown.
Why is your pronunciation clear? Unknown. Okay. Unfamiliar location, you're a bit more on guard. So as the key clicks at it and the door opens, most of you are jolted awake. As a cart of soup, it seems, with many bowls on the sides, is rolled in by Kedant. As he pronounces, my. He takes for a second. My lord has requested you be fed dinner and inquired on your leaving time.
I yawn as I wake up and then see the food and hastily climb back into my wheelchair so that I can zoom over there and get some food. Sleeping is tiring work. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Hungry work, that's the word I was looking for. When you're Vedant, anyway.
Yeah, as you zoom closer to him, Kedant picks up a bowl.
So why is his name so similar to mine?
I didn't realize actually, but that's a good point. Yeah, actually, that is interesting.
Yeah.
As he picks up a bowl and he like looks at you in a questioning manner, like should he pour you some?
Well, yeah, I mean, I hold out a hand for the bowls of soup. If he gives me a bowl, that would be good.
Yeah, he's actually holding the bowl, so he opens up the pot, which smells nice, but it is a fishy soup, you can immediately tell. But it seems to, based on what you can see bubbling, actually can't see it bubbling, it probably would be higher than you sitting in your
Yes.
wheelchair. Basically, from the smell, you can tell that there's various sea animals, but you call it sea cuisine within the soup. As Kedant, having picked up the bowl, lowers down his beak, picks up some water with his beak, pours it into a bowl, does it a few times to fill the bowl, and then hands it to you.
Thank you, thank you. I will say, and I take the bowl and start drinking soup. I don't bother using a spoon because my mouth is huge, so
He did
it's
not
fine.
offer you.
That's good.
Malek will humbly walk there and ask, if the Lord says so, I should eat. With trembling hands, I accept the soup.
Yeah, he does the same to you, picks up a bowl, and with his own beak, scoops up the soup a couple of times, pouring it in for you. You can see that while the soup is in his mouth, he also uses his tongue to mix it a little bit.
Why was the soup in his mouth?
He's using
Because
his
he
beak
cannot-
as a
He
scooping.
has no arms.
Oh god.
Well, he does have
Whatever,
arms, but he's
whatever.
using a beak is a good scooping mechanism.
I thought you said he had a ladle. Okay.
No, a ladle is the last word I would think of.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever.
There was no L in that and in any of these sentences.
Okay, sure. God, this guy is disgusting. And I thought we were bad. We were fucking slimy slug people.
Malik, actually, since you slept, you need to roll for which personality are you?
Yeah, the recounts did not.
You longer rested. Your recounts are fully restored for both
perfect.
personalities. But
It's the. This should be the angel one?
Cool.
yes, I believe so.
No.
Angel.
On a one, it's the demonic. It's on two,
Oh.
it's the angelic. Okay, continue to be a demon.
Yeah, it's probably Savid's influence being here, within his aura. Yeah, he does offer some soup towards Hellspawn and Meraki.
You must have forgotten the bread. Where's the bread?
Gah, he says as he realizes you're right, and he goes into a pouch that's hanging between his legs, and
Of course it is.
takes out many loaves of bread. Interestingly enough, it is dark bread.
Was it originally?
It does seem to be cooked as dark bread. It does not seem to be stale. Although it's not, it probably shouldn't be warm, although it is a bit. It is not stale and seems relatively fresh, like baked in the last few days at least.
Yeah, I see how Verdant is looking and toss him one of the breads.
Thank you. I say, and I eat the bread.
Okay, after observing how both the soup and the bread affected Verdant, I would start eating as well.
Yeah, he seems to be perfectly fine. With the Crow Butler asking again, Master is inquiring, when time to leave.
How about in a single hour?
He bows and says, I shall leave, sir. Inform Master I go.
I want to walk
Meet
behind
you
him.
at the hall.
My plan is to stop him from locking the door this time. So kind of like push something in between the door so he doesn't notice that it's not fully shut or something. He looks like not a very attentive dude. It's just a bit of cloth, so the door seems to shut, but doesn't fully.
Do you have a loose piece of cloth? Because
Well, I have the
otherwise you would
dirty
have to
cloth
use
I
your.
cleaned the windows with.
Okay, so you pulled the whole bed sheet after you.
I never put it back. Yeah,
Okay, that's.
it's
Very
not
well.
my
Give me a
room. It's an
stealth check.
Airbnb. Who cares?
Yeah, fair enough. Give me a stealth check.
With advantage for the good story, right? Ooh, okay. I use my Fate's Gambit.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, Fate's Gambit's
Somewhere in the
here.
universe, Fate's Gambit gets used. Hey, okay, my advantage made it a 16.
Yeah, as the door is open, you realize that like if you try to put it over the door or anything, it might be too revealing. But with the split moment, you using your strength, you jam the lock's scroll. What you call the place where the metal itself gets pitched in.
Hinge?
They'll basically. A what? A
No.
hinge? Maybe.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, basically where the metal would jam itself, or rather you just jam the bed sheets themselves. And as the door closes, you hear a bit of a struggle of on the other side as something cracks and a single click is heard. And he moves away. Previously there were 3 clicks. Now only a single one was forced in, it seems. The question is how long you wait before checking.
Well,
Wait, what was the butler leaving to do again?
informing master.
That you will be leaving.
Oh,
in an
right.
hour.
Yeah. You know, you could just rest on our way to the place.
We are already fully rested.
No, then why the heck are we delaying for an hour? I thought you wanted rest.
No, I just want to snoop around.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's a god's house. He should have cool stuff to steal, not just dirt.
Okay. I mean, I'm not convinced of that given the look of this place, but maybe.
Mariki looking at you like raises an eyebrow.
Shut up, Maraki.
No, I get it. You steal titles, so it makes sense you would steal things too.
I steal your mama's panties. That's what I do. I know.
Why?
We could have the same mother, who knows, but it works, okay? They do it in Energon Media all the time.
It's okay, she has many panties.
You don't know!
Yeah. You don't even have a mother technically, but never mind.
I grew up in an Italian family. We all had mothers.
Huh.
Okay, that.
Especially
Yeah,
godfathers.
I guess some Granburians would be adopted and so they would actually have families, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but by who? By Granburians?
Yeah.
Some Granburians might just want to play house, you know.
Yeah, but
He
For a
came from a region. He came from a region where the Italian-style mafia was very present, and Italian-style mafia is very hard on families. Okay, so like very heavy on families.
Sure.
So like that's the gist.
Yeah.
and if they don't have the perfect numbers, Granburians can always switch gender, right? So they
Yeah.
did it the Italian way. I see.
Yeah, just like clownfish.
Except not really. It's even easier for Granburians because clownfish actually need to change. Like Granburians just can decide whatever they want because they don't have any reproductive organs anyway.
Gender is just a construct in the Grand Marines.
Granburians just appear out of nowhere. That's how it works.
I would pay money to see like an ultra right conservative debate a Grand Marine. Life starts at conception. What the fuck is conception?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Right. So.
Follow me, the leader. Let's go. As I kick open the door.
Well, Savid did say he was to be the leader, so I guess we should do that.
Give me a strength check. Hellspawn.
Easy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good
Strength?
roll.
It's my fault.
Actually, not even that good, just an average roll.
Yeah.
You've got a +6.
Yeah, as the door swings open with the tiny piece of the lock that had been clicked into place having bent out of it now. There's two things. Although Maraki would probably be on the edge of whether to snoop around or not, I'm interested in what is Malik's stance in this case.
Yeah, I was muted. We should treat our god's house as temple. We shouldn't linger too much and touch too many things because our god might smite us, and we saw what he did with that evil weird dildo.
That is true.
Nah, come on, it will be fun.
And if you are found, maybe we can wait here. And if you are found, our Lord, blessed be his name, smites you. And then you will return changed man with new morals.
But what if I find many riches, but only am one single Granburian to carry them?
Well, we already have many golds, so that's the maximum amount of gold it's possible to have. So
And maybe it's many big booty Latinas. Who knows what I might find?
okay.
I see
We-
you convinced. Follow
Vidal
me.
says with a perfectly straight face, zero interest shown in this prospect.
Come
If you
on.
get smitten,
I see.
we have the riches. We have our slug wives at home, and if you don't have a slug wife, maybe you can fuck yourself and have slug tits.
Hmm. Very
We still don't know
convincing.
how we reproduce. How do Gramburians reproduce since they're all orphans and
They
do
just
we
appear.
know? Yeah, if so, basically he can go fuck himself, and a Gramburian kid will
You don't
appear.
have any organs
Ha.
for reproduction.
I do because I was.
Oh god.
Bob commands it. You have
He
to have
had
a
to,
dick.
he had to get a sex change. They had to put a dick on him so that he could have it circumcised.
Okay, this is new lore dropping in the middle of the minute. Okay, I guess that. Phew. I wonder what's the what's the Jewish tradition called when the 13-year-old boys read the Torah?
Bat mitzvah. When the boy becomes man, bat mitzvah.
Mm,
Right. I'm
Bob had
thinking.
it when he was many years old.
yeah.
When he became man at 2 years old.
Yes.
That's fair. Um,
I'm
Right.
getting a sex change at 2 years old. That must have been quite the job by the
That's-
physician.
That's what I'm saying.
Grand Burians, that's why Grand Burians are the enemy of these ultra conservatives. Like the stuff about doctors giving kids sex changes, it's true.
It's kids giving kids sex changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we also know that it's possible, probable that Malik has a 2-year-old's penis.
Oh no. Real quick question, Hellspawn. When you jumped off the windowsill once you finished cleaning your chain, you left the window open, right?
No, I closed it. I didn't
because
want.
that would require a strength check again.
I mean, yeah, but I would have succeeded. Look,
Yeah. Oh, of course. Sorry. My bad.
don't doubt my muscles, okay? I'm leading with
And-
muscles in this party.
Then at this point, you would hear a loud tick tick ding 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 as outside the window you notice a hawk-like bird, very rainbow-colored feathers, various colors, using its beak to poke at the window.
Maroki, don't just stand there. Come, let him in.
I don't know, guys. A strange, freaky bird trying to fly in. We already had a single one of these. Do we really need many strange birds?
Don't be racist against birds. Just because we now know of one disgusting old bird doesn't mean that all of them are disgusting old perverts, okay? There could be many different birds.
Well, that seems like a compelling argument.
I cannot grab the handle with my gloves.
That's why MMA is superior.
Sure. Superior acting definitely attracts more people.
Oh.
Wow. Thanks. I know I'm a good actor. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
You might
he
get into
leaves us
soccer
no
soon as
choice,
well.
Malik. It's up to you then.
I will stay at my quarters as my lord requested.
It's inside the quarters. Open the window.
I can't do it. My muscles. I mean, the last time I tried to do something physical, I almost got killed by a pipe.
Okay, would Malak know if Savit would be unhappy if he helps?
If you got bird shit inside.
I mean, Hellspawn already had the window opened before, just that no bird was trying to get in. So,
See how you angry our god and he sent down falcons. Those are the tax checkers. They are the ones who are going to stop the evasion, and I will open the window to pull back help on it.
Wait,
Okay.
the bird is outside the window.
Yeah, the bird
Oh,
is still outside.
Yeah, and okay, should I bring it in? Actually,
Okay, Malik, it's fine. I will not leave. I'll deal with the bird. As I walk over to the window and say, "Kush, kush, go away."
as You open the window. Give me
No,
an
I don't
understand
open
check.
it. I from the other side, just whoosh, 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 with arm signs and
Oh, as you
waving at
say,
it.
as you do whoosh whoosh, the hawk angrily does a ting 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 to the rhythm of your whoosh whoosh,
Okay, can I
and
the
you see
dirty?
like his eyebrows go into an angry motion.
Okay, the dirty bed sheet I used to sleep with. Can I like fix it on the window frame so
Yeah,
it covers the window?
yes, you can.
I do that.
You hear now a constant ting 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 ting
I
ting
dance to
ting.
the rhythm while I chill.
As you hear a crack behind the curtain.
Malek, call your god! The window is broken.
We can stop a single bird. We are many Gramburians. We shouldn't bother our mighty lord. He's your god now too. He saved your life. Where is your other gods? I don't see them. My god is there.
Yeah, but
And I point.
we don't know if the bird is really single. He could be married.
Yeah, and we could make the single bird many birds. As I smile, open the window, and I will swing open the window right away. Like I'll
Strength
get
check,
right
my
the bird.
friend.
So first off, is once the crack happened, the tinging stopped, and as you could now go proclaiming about your god being real and open the curtain, you notice that the bird is not there anymore, but in the window, on the window itself, uh, it's almost like the bird's beak etched in some words on the outside. Just that from your perspective, it is reversed.
I don't speak this language.
I'm pretty sure the bird wrote Savid is an asshole on the window.
As you say that,
And I prepare
Malik,
to smite him.
Malik,
Huh.
as Hellspawn says that, you do realize that if you like reverse it in your head, you do see it say Savid sucks.
Oh.
Blasphemy! I open the window and start looking for the bird to smite her down.
You don't see it anywhere. Meanwhile, Hellspawn, as you're closest towards the door, you hear high heels, tick, 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 rhythmically in steady rhythm start approaching through the hallway towards your door, it seems.
Oh no, the bird is back. It made the same sound. Could you hear it?
I
Malek,
think the sound was a bit different, actually.
no, I clearly heard the beak again. Tick, tick, it's still there. It's coming closer.
Ah. I look angrily at Hellspawn. Your anime mouth may suck many dick, but Savid is the one who will choke on.
that is something to say, I guess.
So,
Savid is an ass.
what you hear is Savid will what as Ellie dive
Yeah.
comes from
Yeah, that
behind the
feeling.
door, wearing high heels but still in a fancier dress.
She just showed up and the weird slug people are already talking about her dad's dick.
He will smite the blasphemers with his might.
I've heard about royal followers and never had one jump on my father's dick. In what? It's been many hours.
Okay.
Wait. We hear it as many, right? Because of the number. But the fact that she chose to say hours rather than like years or months or days even suggests that actually it is happening pretty
Yeah, the
frequently.
purple makes sense. Okay.
No, she meant like jump on his dick in many hours.
yeah, we got
Yeah,
you the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you will get it again later, blasphemer.
You, you like you're the devoted one. You do remember I'm your god's daughter, right?
Yes, milady.
That's better.
Instant change of personality suggests that in fact he did not remember at all.
Hey, we don't know the position of women in this church. Was it in the Ten Commandments?
I mean, you know that Arkad, who's his granddaughter, is supposed to be the next vessel for his god
Yeah.
of powers, right? So,
Oh,
Elidive does immediately look at the window and like march towards it. What did you write here? She says.
Some weird bird attacked us. It was
A bird. How dare you speak about Kidan that way?
no,
She
not
no,
brought
it
you
was a
food.
bird that actually could fly. It wasn't just old and
No.
crepit.
It was a different bird. It was not a divine servant of our Lord.
Save your explanations for my father.
There was a really ugly bird, and it looked very stupid, and I think it was probably mentally impaired.
She stops.
Insight check. Does she seem annoyed by that?
Give me an insight check.
Here we go. Ah, I lost. No use.
She seems disgusted with you that you even
Okay.
dare to speak at her. I love that with your double advantage.
I know. Double advantage, and I couldn't roll a 3 on a d3.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, she like storms off, just saying, "Wait till my father hears about this."
Should we follow?
Yeah, we probably should. I think we've maybe kept God waiting long enough. In hindsight, maybe keeping God waiting wasn't the most strategic of decisions.
So you know the way back to the main hall, and that seems where Elidive is heading. And she's using her fast-paced walk, which would be faster than most of your speeds.
Speed 6 wheelchair, come on.
She is slightly faster. She does have a speed of
Aw.
7.
So
I guess that
yeah.
implies her running. So yeah, actually, she wouldn't run. She would angrily walk.
Nice.
In a very fast pace. So I guess you can keep up with her as a group. But you notice that in front of the main hallway door, there's a few people waiting, and as Elidive approaches, her pace does slow down as she speaks out to an robed new man that you haven't seen before. Has whitish and brownish robes with various purplish sigils all around him. As she speaks out, Brienne, explain, is... Yes, ma'am, he is at the moment lecturing my dear colleague. It seems that the batch of the armored aren't up to standards anymore. She seems to have been mostly satisfied with the first answer and didn't care about the details. But The roadman's eyes do turn towards your group. Ah, you must be the famed group of heroes that the Lord has mentioned.
Yep, that's us. Very heroic.
Saviors of the universe, he calls you.
He is too kind.
But correct, yes.
We are the ones who bring fortune to everyone.
We are the many.
Seeing as the Lord at the moment is unable to attend our matters, do you mind if we skip ahead towards why he invited me? Sorry. Maybe he let you know of me? My name is Brad. I'm one of the lecturers of His Majesty's armies.
Is
What
it
do you-
normal on this planet for armies to hire lecturers?
Yeah, what you're teaching?
Fighting through pain.
That sounds like an interesting lesson.
Well, I believe this army isn't normal for how other people place their armies. I believe you are familiar with these creatures, probably more than I am. I believe the Lord has mentioned that they are called Morties, from where you're from.
Smarties. Yes.
Oh, right, the Morts.
Oh, Morts, excuse me, yes.
So, wait, you teach Morts how to fight? I think they're already quite good at that.
No, I teach them how to fight through pain.
Do Morts even feel pain?
No,
I
but
look
they
around at
feel
the others.
sometimes they feel empathy when they cause pain.
Oh.
So you have to teach them to fight through that. It's
Oh,
natural
fight
psychological.
through pain. I thought you said true pain. Okay, that makes more sense.
I have no idea how those two sentences are different, but
True and
yeah,
true.
hard to interpret in my weird voice. But yeah, through as opposed to true is what I was meaning.
No.
But yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
cool.
Something.
Yep.
Yes, since they use souls as their bases, sometimes natural human psychological responses such as empathy, sympathy are still lingering. So, we lecturers make sure none of that is present in the army of our Lord.
Hold on, wait. Actually, I just thought of something. He told us like twice yesterday that he couldn't conquer this world because other people kept like uniting against him or whatever. But if he's got an army of Morts, how the hell can he not defeat some people with like not even until recently had steam technology?
Well,
Morts are.
last time he tried, they summoned demons.
But Morts.
Demons?
Joe?
We don't know Joe yet.
A boomerang flies. A boomerang flies in, makes a few circles around Hellspawn, flies out.
Misspoke. Sorry.
As far as I've spoken, the Morts are a standing army in case there's an uprising against the king, but anytime the Lord has tried to suppress the will of the ignorant, they use their ignorance as a weapon against the Morts. So last time they conjured evil dark forces from the demonic realm and summoned a bunch of creatures that later they had to kind of clean out themselves. So right now we're just upkeeping the army in shape in case any intruders were to appear.
Yeah, okay, well, that seems reasonable.
Well, one thing that I do have practice in that the Lord has invited me for. He mentioned that since you are supposed to be like what he call you? He like looks at you guys for answers, more of like what you're supposed to be.
We are Grandorians.
We are
Yes, but-
servants of the Lord.
The
Right,
big erect penis of the army he's building.
Special forces, sure, that's what it's called. There are certain hidden talents of a soul that I can unlock. I come from this olden church that worked with detachments. And until I found our Lord, I had detached myself from some spiritual concepts. But this allowed me to invert that, and now I can attach spiritual concepts back to the soul.
Oh, cool.
In essence, I am able to do two things. I can unlock a soul's inner element, which sometimes helps, sometimes doesn't, and I can unlock the inner beast of the soul.
Can you give us like examples of what happens when you unlocked one of those? One good and one
Yes,
bad,
of
please.
course. He literally pulls out a pre-made diagram where you see 7 elements having been drawn. As he says, you see this one here, this is the necrosis. So necrosis is opposite of the holy element.
Uh-huh.
If I unlock the necrosis element for you, you will be able to deal. Sorry, why is it drawing? Okay. You will be able to deal additional damage to holy creatures. However, holy creatures will be able to deal additional damage to you. As your
so it's
soul
not-
unlocks its
Wait,
potential.
what? It's simultaneous counter? What?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think there are some things like that, but yeah, it's not like Pokemon where there's a circle of different ones that
Well,
affect
below
others.
these two, there's a group of 5 elements. Over here, you have fire. God damn it! Wait, let me.
Water, maybe?
Water, earth,
Yes.
and air, and
Gold and shit, right?
Wait. Yeah. Sorry, your younglings. I'm not as quick nowadays. You have the water element. I should have drawn these beforehand. So feel free to
They are.
make fun of me while I do.
This one is water. That
Yeah,
one.
so both of these are water. These
Okay.
two are water. There's lightning. How the? Okay, yellow. Lightning is of course yellow. Yeah.
Just
There
draw the
is-
not CSS thingy. Be done
Yeah. That's what I was trying not to do.
with well, good job. It looks
There,
good.
there's
I knew that
rocks.
poop was one of them. This is poop. This is eindeutig the element
I
of
mean,
poop.
poop is part of the same family. Yes.
This is one animal that that poops in squares. I forgot its name, but there's one.
What?
There's
No
actually a
way.
mammal that
Yeah,
poops in
there
square.
is. Indeed, there is.
And then you have air.
Well, going from the poop particles, that's definitely fart.
What are you talking about?
So they drink a lot of water and then they get heartburn, and that gives them an electric shock, which makes them shit and fart. That's how the cycle of elements interacts with the human body.
And after they farted, they are hungry again.
So, both electric and fire are strong against air, for example, and air is strong against water and earth.
Well, besides fire, everything else is magic related to take damage from, right? We don't take earth damage when we fall.
Yeah. No, I think it's just bludgeoning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is bludgeoning. It would be very specific
So,
yeah.
rock damage.
wait, the thing is, just to clarify, I think you had said
Each-
at the start
Each element has, so each of the 5 elements below has 2 weaknesses, 2 strengths.
Yeah.
I'm trying to realize the diagram that I have.
Yeah, but wait, you said before though he could do 2 different things. One of them was unlocking and one of them was adding. Is that
Yeah,
right?
we are not even started with the beast yet. I'm waiting for
The
the
beasts
beast
are
head.
a separate concept, and he like pulls up a chart with
So this one is adding, is that right? And then the beast is the unlocking, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So, unlocking the beast, and he has a chart of 90 different animals, which we are not going to name.
But
He has
draw,
many
hopefully.
animals. He has many animals. As he says, unlocking the beast normally gives some sort of bonus in a certain area of human life. It might be strength, it might be vision, it might be your mind. But as all animals, they do have a weakness, so it introduces some lacking features. Sometimes they get slower to move, sometimes they get slower to react. Slower.
What happens if we unlock the beast of slug?
The beast of slug, he like checks the chart.
The best beast, of course. I'm sure it would not be missing from your chart.
Right, so it does make you slower, but I believe, he double checks. Nope, that's it.
Tempting.
That's very tempting.
I mean, both the element and the animal is entirely random.
Oh,
It's
okay,
very
that's...
rare that a person knows what it is before it actually happens.
Is there any reason anyone would ever actually want to go through with this procedure?
Yeah, how many
Yes.
customers do you have, good sir?
How many what?
Customers.
Most Mortys in the army get an element in our division based on elements, and then you create a group for missions if needed based on taking a few from each division. Or if you have a specific target, you take ones that are strong against the target.
And the
That's how
animal
we-
divisions, are there any?
With animal divisions, it's mostly we get those that do not get an animal that is for physical attributes, we reforge them.
Ah,
For Gramburians, there's no reforge process, right?
Can you be melted?
Every
Just be
Isn't
clear,
creature
that,
can
doesn't
be
that kill?
melted.
Wait, doesn't the reforging kill the mort? Isn't that like kind of cruel?
Oh, you silly, you think morts are people.
Well, they're more like people than humans, so there's that at least. Humans have this
No,
whole weird thing where they have to.
They were humans. The human died, and the mort is what comes after.
The
If
mort.
the after isn't good, you get rid of it.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, humans have some weird ideas. I guess it's not that weird compared to some of the stuff that you guys do.
It is entirely up to you, but the Lord thought it would be a good idea to offer you because he said,
Yeah, give me an animal. Quit yapping. I want an animal.
okay.
Oh, wait,
Uh,
one question about these element things. The ones that you are strong against, that you are dealing extra damage to, do they also deal less damage to you?
Yes.
Ah, intriguing.
With the exception of necrotic and holy, which always
Yeah, of
deal
course,
more damage to each other, the other elements, they're if you're strong against an element, the element is also weak against you. So,
Okay.
in this example, if I unlocked air in your soul and somebody used rocks to throw at you, I mean, I don't know who throws rocks at this day and age, but let's say you met like an ancient warrior who was very good at throwing rocks, and you had air
And those
as your
rocks would
element.
probably just deal bludgeoning damage anyway.
I think like it's a special exception in this case.
I guess I wouldn't even know that because the damage types are not an in-character thing, but still. So, yeah, I think. I mean, I guess it's random, so it doesn't actually matter if we know which ones are good at beforehand if you're rolling it randomly. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to decipher what the fuck I drew here.
Ideally, you would want to be resistant to fire most of all, and then probably lightning would be the second one.
So the ones that are resistant to fire is earth and water.
Okay, what about lightning? Who's resistant to that?
Fire is resistant to lightning. And 1 second. Yeah, and earth is resistant to lightning.
Okay, so earth. Earth is the best element to get then.
Right, yeah. Because it's weak against water and air.
Yeah, but you don't really get hit by water and air attacks very often, and fire and lightning are, well, especially fire, but also lightning to an extent are the more common ones.
Well, Bob was a water vampire, and we fought.
Yeah,
water
we fought a
vampires
water
in the
guy,
past.
yeah, but we also fought every other element. They had all the elements, so that those guys don't count. But against like normal enemies that aren't specifically focused on dealing every type of elemental damage. Bob was a water vampire, but yeah, that's like the
I'm
only
trying to
example.
remember, was there an elemental brother for air?
I'm pretty sure there would have been. If so, he would have been one of the ones that died early on. But maybe
I think
not.
there wasn't. I think there was only 6. I think there wasn't an actually an
Ah.
elemental brother for air.
On.
I'm double
There you go.
checking.
Air's even rarer, so that makes Earth even better. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like honestly, Earth would be the sand vampire.
yeah. So in theory, he should have been overpowered, but he wasn't because he sucked.
Well, he was fighting against Bob, and he's weak to water.
Ha. Yeah. Okay, so I guess at this point you can go back to talking about the thing Hellspawn was doing before I interrupted.
Yeah. So yeah, there wasn't an air. Yeah,
Cool.
there's only 6.
Air was such a shit element that even the elemental brothers ditched it. Got it.
You never encountered him. But okay. So he's gonna double check a few hellspawn. Okay, so you want your animal released, your soul animal released.
Well,
Is that correct?
my inner beast, and we both know it's a dragon, so I will get legendary actions. Let's go.
Nice. That would be good.
Don't know what those are, but sure. A dragon is classified as, he like flips through a couple pages he has of these many animals. Right.
No, I'm
Yeah, so they
liberal. What?
Never mind. He goes, and he's gonna start drawing with chalk on the ground, preparing for the ritual. Very excited. As you hear some hitting noises from inside the main hall, like things smashing against the rocks.
Oh.
They're also shouting.
Don't worry, I heard.
Or just
Don't worry, I heard he has a cleaning lady now. He says,
Oh,
just
God.
entirely nonchalantly, drawing. Okay, if you may step inside the circle, which for you seeing like consists of many pointy stars and many various sigils that are also displayed on his robe.
I step into the circle and start in the form of a dragon. I stand there, imagining my inner beast and pushing it
Very
to come
well.
out.
Give me a 1d12.
He has a list of all these different animals, and then you roll, and it's a d12. You get slug.
Oh my god, Carolus.
A
You
beholder.
have no stats that give you advantage. Give me another 1d12 and beg the gods that this a 1.
Beg that it is a 1.
Yeah, because the first stat in the sheet has disadvantage for you now, which is strength.
What kind of beast am I?
It seems unlock the call inside you.
Oh damn it!
Oh my god. Okay, so since one character did it, I'll give the brief explanation. You roll a 1d12. From 2 to 11, it's the stats from top to bottom. On a 1, you don't gain either advantage or disadvantage, whichever you're rolling. On a 12, you roll twice. So if you were rolling for the stats you gain advantage on, you roll for 2 stats now. If you were rolling for disadvantage, you might get 2 on disadvantage.
Wait, I'm confused. What? So this whole thing with the beast is just about getting disadvantage or advantage on something?
Yes.
Okay, so you roll a d12, and what happens if you get a number that isn't 1?
So 1, no change. 2 to 11 stat in order of block. 12 gain 2 more rolls. You do it for both advantage and disadvantage. So let's say if Hellspawn had rolled a 2 for his first roll, he would have strength, advantage in strength. If he rolled a 1 on the second roll, he would have no disadvantages.
Right, okay.
But
Well,
this
I'm glad that
happened in the worst possible way.
So he
No,
got
he
no
might-
benefit. He just got a disadvantage now. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
And what was the animal you said? What was the animal?
Koala.
Koala. Yeah.
Has
Oh
disadvantage
wow!
in this.
This is literally just like what happened to his last character. He got fucked over on strength because of a koala.
Well, in that
It's a
case, it was
callback.
at least a little bit plus.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a +1 or +2, but
I did not expect this. I mean, the only worst case would be if you had rolled a 12 on the second roll, because then you would have 2 stats with disadvantage.
Huh.
wow.
Yeah, now that the bad luck is out of the way, anybody else want to try it?
Well, I suppose I could try the other one, the elemental one.
Okay, roll a 1d7.
Okay.
1 second, yeah, I'm pulling up elemental magics. Okay, what do you have? A 5. 5 is necrotic.
Damn. Oh well.
As your
Could be
soul
worse.
oozes with necrotic energy.
Yeah, those two are shite. Oh,
Now you really
honestly.
decompose on resting.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
don't your attacks deal necrotic damage?
Yeah.
So that means now they will deal double to holy things.
Yeah, okay, but like, all I get is double damage against one specific target. With the other
yeah.
ones, you get 2, and you get 2 resistances. This one doesn't give me any resistances. Necrotic and holy are shite. The other elements are all way better. Unfortunately.
I mean, that's it.
But still, at least it's not actively worse than before, unlike Hellspawn, so...
So now that everything bad is out of the way,
Oh
does
god.
anyone else want to try for an animal or an element?
Oh, Maroki raises his hand. Let's go.
Yeah.
For
He said he
strength.
wants both.
Oh yeah, just roll for Maroki and watch as he gets advantage on strength.
I am so afraid that I will say you can't.
No, tell you what, this is what you do. You roll for Maroki right now, and then, but before he has time to watch the stream, message him and ask him, does he want it or not? And then if he says no, if he doesn't want to take the gamble.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. No, that's a great idea. Okay. So I'll ask him for both elements and the animal. So first off, I'm rolling for his element. Actually, no, we have 3 rolls anyway. So you know what? Ilya, roll a 1d7 for Maroki's element.
Oh boy. Let's hope it's something good, because otherwise he would be.
I'm
more
not
useless than ever.
used to you being nice to Mark's characters. Yeah.
Well, this one. Oh, not one, of
A
course.
1. Well, it's not bad. It's actually fire.
That's not as bad as it could have been, I suppose. It means that he's resistant to lightning attacks and air, not that air's likely to come up much.
So, Carolus, roll a 1d12 for animal advantage that Maroki would gain if he agrees to the risk.
Okay. It's 4.
4. So this is the 3rd stat from the top, which is 1, 2, 3. He has advantage on speed.
Good for initiative, I guess.
Yeah, or chasing down somebody.
Yeah.
And then Reese, roll a 1d12 for the advantage in the animal.
The disadvantage.
Second from the bottom, he has disadvantage on athleticism.
If 11 is the accuracy, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So an 11 would have been best for him, really, but yeah. Because he
What's
doesn't use
an
ranged
animal
weapons.
that is fast but not athletic?
Yeah, that's actually really good point, because speed and athletics are so close together.
Polar bear.
No, Oh, no,
penguin.
never mind.
On land, it's a
An
death
emu.
Yeah.
No, an emu, right?
Yeah, that would work, I suppose. Yeah.
Is
Emu.
are all of those animals called emus in English? Emu is a specific.
Emu is
Or-
an American way of saying it.
No.
In British English, it's pronounced emu, but it's like it's
No, but it's a breed of the animal, right? It's not
Yeah, ostrich.
ostrich. Yes.
well, they're
So-
different animals, they're different species, but they're very similar.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't emu in the
Nah.
like family of ostrich?
Well, I mean, they're somewhat
Very
related because they're
distant.
big flightless birds, but they're different.
Okay, I see. Oh, so they're just called flightless birds in English. Okay.
And
Yeah,
they
there
are in
also
the
these
different.
murder birds that are like ostriches as well, right? With these giant claws.
I don't know. I mean, in the past there was a species called terror birds, but they're very distinct.
Yeah, but
from
But I
ostriches.
just want
They're
to say
modern.
being an animal as an ostrich sounds less cool than being an emu, so it is an ostrich.
Okay. Yep.
We don't want Morocco to be emu.
Lucas, now the big question is, since one part of Malek is holy and the other part of Malek is unholy, if I decide to go for an element, what is going to happen?
Only one of the parts would be affected, but you would still roll for the element. Like
If
just
only
because
one
you're-
part is affected, couldn't he change his modes and then do it again and he gets two different?
Technically, you could. Yeah. Animal as well, because I believe, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe the way you described it is as if those two beings are of different souls, right? There's two
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, so
Oh.
since there's two different souls, you may unlock two different animals and two different elements if you wish. Well, right now you are in your demonic mode, but you would still have to roll.
And I will have to go unconscious.
Well, just go for a nap.
Yeah,
I don't
since
know.
I'm slugged, it would be easy. Okay, so let me roll for element. I'm not
Okay, so
going for-
you're doing this. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for element.
Of course, I have a double against holy.
Wait,
Amazing.
yeah, that you're just like necrotic, I guess.
Awesome. Now you have to roll holy on your angel form.
Okay,
do
I
you
go
want-
for a nap.
Do you want to try for an animal on your demonic form?
No, I'm not
Okay.
that risky since I saw the brilliant leader who is supposed to be strong MMA fighter lose strength and weak and
Hey,
look weaker than
you haven't seen
in a
any.
butter jar.
You haven't seen any difference, okay? I haven't shown any weakness. I could have improved
True,
immensely. You
That's
don't
true.
notice
you-
me being.
You lost
Weaker.
10 pounds of muscle and became more jelly-like.
The funny thing is, he's still got the exact same strength to start. It's just that he has the disadvantage. So I don't even know how that looks.
Yeah, but now I'm also the first person without genitalia with chlamydia. Woo!
Ha. Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I definitely did not need to get disadvantage on anything because I already roll a d3 for so. Yeah. I definitely needed to take the element option.
Once
Uh,
again, we learn when the DM offers us something for free, do not take it.
Yep.
I am so sorry, but that's what the roles entailed.
Yeah.
It's okay. I will just be reforged, right?
He just gets hit by the hammer until he turns into a puddle of blue slime and then gets squashed together and becomes a vanilla.
Yeah, until I forget
I
my
mean,
inner beast.
If you wish, you can ask the guy if there's any way to take it away.
Yeah, for 14 days haven't passed yet. I wanna annul the contract.
Um, You want to what? Sorry?
Uno reverse card. You at least know what the game Uno is, right?
It is a
No.
Gramburian game where you must have a single card left, and you start with many cards, and sometimes you are forced to draw many cards. And if you don't say Uno when you have a single card, you draw a card, and you have many cards now.
Yeah, Grandburr.
Understand it?
Grandburr is known for its many days long festivals of Uno play.
Grandburr is also renowned for its many, many card games. We're so good at these things because the casinos make a lot of money because no one can count cards.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
it's
do
weirdly
the
enough-
Grandurians play poker?
The legend has it, one poker deck got into Grandburr and all the cards just multiplied from it.
Oh yeah, you give someone a card, but you still have many cards, and now they have a single card.
That's why the Kardashian mafia was so frightening.
Oh yeah. If they'd been Grandburrians, they would have had unlimited numbers.
Basically, Gramburian poker is something like Balatro, where you have many cards and you have 13 of spades.
Yeah. Anyway, the guy looking at you says, I mean, the only way to remove it would be back at the monastery.
Teleport scroll. Let's go.
He takes a second saying, I'm pretty sure that teleport is back in town could teleport you to a city nearby.
The monastery doesn't have her own teleportation circle?
I mean, they do have porters to take you out of it, but they don't have a way to take you into it from a random place.
Why not?
They are pretty exclusive. Believe it or not, they don't actually even use money.
Wow, so hard to believe. Who cares how much money you have if you have many?
They don't have none.
Yeah, as long as you have many, it's fine.
No, what I'm saying is that they have none. They don't operate on money.
Well, of course they have nuns. They are priests.
He takes a second. You're mocking me.
What? Why would a koala ever mock such a prestigious sorcerer?
Sorcerer.
Kleptomaniac, whatever you call yourselves.
Okay, I think we're done, he says as he stands up and just...
What about Malik? Wasn't he gonna take a nap and then do this thing again?
Yes.
I think.
So, I imagine Malik was already napping at the corner by this point.
Yeah.
Alright. We can try again. One more. Just because the Lord asked me to. Not because I like you.
I'm looking for sleight of hand tricks on this guy. Maybe he's like reaching into his pocket, fingering a little bit of sand, and then now he got earth resistance. You know, maybe it's some trick.
I would say you have seen him having his palms entirely flat on the circle, and the circle even glows a little as he's activating it. So the funniest thing is, Malik, you have to keep rolling until you get your angelic form.
Yeah,
We
but
have
it's
big
really
naps.
easy because he only needs to count many sheep to fall asleep. So
Oh no, I have established this as canon.
Okay, that's it. I'm
nice.
angelic.
um,
Now Malek looks like his normal self.
Cool.
The smiley, slimy.
Yeah, not
Happy-
quite angelic, really, to be honest. Just slightly less disgusting than the other version.
somehow you looked more normal when you had Sharp Thief.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 2 out of the D7.
1 second, let me double check. Okay, that's sort of ironic because that's water.
Yeah.
So your angelic form is watery.
Well, no,
has water.
that's fitting because it's like Bob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
ironic, right?
Well, it's not. It's the opposite of ironic. Ironic would be like if he got something, if he was weak to water because he liked Bob and Bob was good at dealing water. But yeah, it's coincidental.
So let me write
Mom,
that
come pick me
down.
up. He's abusing my unlearnedness of language. Do you want to try for an animal like the priest?
No.
Wait, you can do both?
Yes.
Oh, well, I don't want to anyway.
I
It's just to rub it in.
Okay, as you say that, he activates the circle while Malik is still in it. Malik, if you want to try to get out, I need a speed DC 15. You got pissed at your guys' shenanigans.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm using the advantage of coming early.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, now give me a 1d12.
It would be funny if he becomes like a speed animal now.
Yeah. Oh god, that's accuracy. That's the shittiest start to roll.
You gain advantage on accuracy. Now roll for the disadvantage.
Oh god, no! No! Oh god.
I feel like we will need to just delete this session like it never happened.
So much padlock. How is there this much
We
padlock?
haven't
my
even
God.
arrived at the children yet. We are so...
In the first session, we almost get defeated by a toilet, and now we're getting defeated by a guy who's trying to buff us.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, you rested? How about a nerf on top of it?
A permanent nerf that lasts for the entire campaign. This is how Lucas ensures that this is a mini campaign, because there's zero chance these characters are going to survive.
Oh my god, Malik. Angelic Malik. You have disadvantage on speed and charisma.
Oh
Wow.
no.
No, wait, I'm lying. Sorry, 10 is athleticism. Yeah.
Okay.
Bit of athletics. Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, wait! Disadvantage on speed and athletics. He's a slug.
wait, advantage on accuracy? I
Oh.
guess less. No. It makes sense because a slug has eyes like a periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
a
it's
slug.
not charisma, even though charisma
Yeah.
is not.
Yeah, I got.
It's not my modifier for the angelic one. It's wisdom. Charisma is for
Alright.
the demonic one.
Yeah, so it's no, but it is athletics. Oh my god! And as he does it, he just angrily leaves.
Never come back.
Yeah.
He like stops at the end of the hallway as he say that, looks back and says, "I will when the Lord requests it." And he walks out.
I hope the Lord smites you double.
Many times.
Yeah.
After many moments, the door to the main hall does open up a little bit as Kedant goes in, and after a single second, carries out a completely bloodied old man in similar robes to the to the priest guy that did the ritual for you guys. As you kind of all the people start gathering, going inside as the bloody guy is being carried out. You see Savid sitting not too happy on the throne, as there's visible marks on the stone where it seems the guy was pummeled into, without anyone else apparently having been in the room together with them.
I whisper to Hellspawn, this could have been you.
What?
This, and I point to the bloodied guy. This could have been you if you snooped around.
You don't know that.
You
I
hear
look at
like
the-
a you hear a pair
banks
of
the
people.
throne.
Yeah, you hear like a people. There's a few more random people here, but you hear a pair of them go, "Wow, he must have snooped around where he didn't. He shouldn't have."
Malek, don't you dare snitch on me.
If
As
the
you
Lord
mentioned,
asks, I will answer.
as you say that, Eludar kind of turns back to you. Oh, I wonder who wrote it on the window.
It was a weird bird. I told
A
you.
very
and I
ugly
swear.
bird. Very
Wait.
ugly. Looked
Did
like
you
its feathers
see
were
it?
probably falling out.
Did you see the bird write it?
Yes.
Yes, it was tapping on the window. We
Right,
were
but
all...
did you see it write it?
Yes.
Nobody
We
else.
did. We were
I-
looking at it from behind the curtain and it didn't notice us peering at it, but actually we were spying on it and we saw exactly what it did.
I did not
Charisma?
see it.
Yeah,
Should I roll?
charisma.
Yeah.
Charisma.
I did not see it, but I
Crit success.
saw the bird before. We closed the curtain and the bird started tapping. I'm pretty sure. I may be stupid, but not that stupid. I can count one
She,
to many.
wait, she like ignores Vedant specifically.
Bro, I got a crit success.
No, but as she ignores you specifically, like as you see a bit of confusion and frightenedness from her look, as she targets Malik, like placing two hands on your shoulders, looking into your eyes. Right, you didn't see the bird do it. You heard it tapping, and only after did you find something written there. Did anybody before the bird sit at the window still, maybe even do something on the other side of the window?
No.
Yes, there was, but
What?
he was not tapping and not tampering with the window. He was cleaning
Is there
it.
a possibility that you slept through it?
No. Impossible.
I might have slept through, but
Oh, God.
I saw the bird attacking.
Right. Would you say that if there was a smart person, he would use the bird as an excuse to hide a horrible thing it wrote?
But it was only the four of us. No smart person was in the room.
She stops for a second, looks back at Vedant, looks back at you.
I cough awkwardly.
I hope. She doesn't finish her sentence as she just turns away, shaking her head.
Me too, my lady. I hope for our a great Lord's success in the future battle for the world and to reshape it into a happy place for all of us. And I bow down.
Savid does speak to a few people, like having him close to, like having walked up to him on his throne. And then finally, after a few moments, while this conversation goes on with Elena, uh, he does gesture for your crew to step forward. Come, my children.
I bow down as I walk towards him.
There's no sense on the ground. Don't be so scrupulous.
I will follow Malik into the room.
I apologize. I had called in a priest that was supposed to help you uncover some of your hidden talents before the training commences, but he doesn't seem to be seen anywhere here.
We met that guy. He was, he tried his best, I think.
He cursed me when I gained weight and I'm slower than usual.
Yeah.
He kind of sighs, looking back at you. Can everyone leave the room, please, except you, Eladive? As everyone walks out, closing the door. The last one's closing the doors behind them. I apologize if this causes too much discomfort. If you are unhappy with the results, I can order the universe to roll them back for all of you. I don't think I can pinpoint a single all one of you, but I could cleanse it completely. Although it would be the last wish of the day, probably. Got a bit tired after bending
I
the
would
dead.
never wish for something like that, my lord. The fate brought us together, and the fate will work mysterious threats. You will be the master of the universe, and when you start shaping it in your mind, we will be the most loyal and strong, and every inch, ounce, and the centimeter of discomfort caused by the foul priest will disappear.
Malik, your words do warm my heart, but please do not make it a sauna.
Nice floating back.
Sorry?
Nice.
Karens, what were you saying?
Nice flirting back. There's lots of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Savid and Malik just flirting away with each other.
Don't make my heart a sauna.
Oh.
He should be not the god of tax evasion, but of flinch.
Since Bob dealt emotional damage, Savi deals emotional pleasure.
Oh.
He kind of leans forward, saying, "But if you're fine with what destiny has played in its hands for you, then my question is on if you're gonna call on what the table has presented you. Currently, the flop seems to be, as we discussed, the training camp. Bokedant has prepared a carriage. It should be able to take you and Arca to town by evening, and once you rest there, in the morning you can take a porter um, towards what town is it? As Eldive interjects, it is fine. I'll be there in the morning to help them out. Yeah, very well. Unless there is anything else that feels of more important matters to you. My only wish is to prepare you for the upcoming troubles that may be stirred once I try to reclaim rulership over the universe.
Well, I think we should probably go as fast as we can to this training thing, and do that swiftly then, so that we are strong enough to help you.
He genuinely smiles. That is good to hear. Apologies if I seem a bit out of it. I have faced many disappointments today. So I'm glad to see at least a single stroke of luck having befallen me this year. Very well. He kind of stands up, arms wide to the side, seemingly having been energized somewhat by your group's willingness to play along. Is there anything else I could help your group out with?
Do you have like loot or something?
No, don't ask for loot. We'll get death resist potions. That was out of character, that comment.
Yeah. He looks towards you with a slight tilt in his head. What kind of loot are you expecting exactly?
Useful one.
I edge my wheelchair slightly further away from Hellspawn in case he gets smited.
Something that would help us fulfill your wishes. My lord?
Good save.
He smiles. I'm asking a direct question. I don't need a hyperbole.
Okay.
What do you want, Oliver?
Elixirs that permanently increase stats. For example?
Permanently increase stats? What do you mean by stats?
I'm talking about steroids.
Right, you do real. If you're looking at permanent increases, most of them do come with drawbacks. None of the alchemists here on this planet have been good enough to distill the potency required for a long-term effect without any disarmaments.
Can't
The
you
only
order
closest
something
thing
from
that has-
Energon?
Can you order something from Energon?
Yeah, the same day
What is
delivery.
What is Energon?
That's the capital of the NES.
Yeah,
What?
we have it in school now. Like the history
What?
and stuff.
It's a big metal planet. And by
Honestly,
big, I mean small.
I'm not honestly sure which part is more surprising. The fact that there's a metal planet called Energon that is the new capital, or that you went to school. He kind of points it over.
I never said I went. I just told that they teach us that.
Fair. Back in my time, it was the planet Kronos, but I guess times change.
But Kronos. Okay.
Yeah.
Ha.
I do not believe Energon is within my capability reach. There are a few special items I could try reaching out for, but that's why I'm asking if you have anything specific in mind.
Yeah. A mighty weapon would be exquisite.
Anything specific in mind?
I want way cooler gloves than that guy over there. As I pointed at the hockey. I want gloves that I can grip stuff with, and on the outside are diamond spikes. Many diamond spikes.
He takes a second. Very well, that sounds reasonable. He walks next to a table, hovering his hand above it. As you see energy flow through his hand as he commands the universe, manifest. As you see a purplish light and gloves appear with a suction cup pattern on the inside, and although not diamond it seems, but some kind of a dark black steel spikes on the outside. Shall this be your suit? He says, having a bit of a deeper breath in his voice.
I trust this god fully. Put on the gloves and admire the disadvantages they gain from them.
Roll me a 1d100, please. Your climbing speed is the same as your regular moving speed now.
I already have that.
Ha.
Well, you did roll a 54.
God damn it!
Wait, that's
it was
not
in rage. Wait. There was climbing speed somewhere. But okay. Well, climbing speed and what else?
Your melee-based attacks, not melee-based, your fist-based attacks have your strength modifier added to them, and a flame +2.
Flame +2?
Yeah.
No, not fire damage, flame damage this time.
No, plane, like just +2.
+2 damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, +2 modifier. So not damage.
No, +2 plus the modifier. So
right, it's strength mod +2 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So magic weapon +2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, not a magic weapon +2. You deal strength mod +2 damage. That's what Lucas said, right?
Yeah. But that's in games just +2.
No, that's a fist attack. Whatever the fist attack deals, plus strength mod +2.
Yeah. So you're not adding the +2 to the attack roll, just to the damage.
Yes, that is true.
Yep.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
So I still have a normal disadvantage attack.
1 for a 54. 1 second. Let me double check real quick. Right. The grip also allows you to X times per day, where X is your level, have an advantage when grappling an opponent.
Cool.
This is this is my rate, basically.
Ha.
Can I have double stuff? Well, I
double
already
model-
have disadvantage. If I have advantage with rage and stack the gloves on top, does the disadvantage and the advantage equalize and then
Yes.
become advantage again?
I would say,
Yeah.
in this case, yeah, sure.
Cool.
It's only fair. So yeah, if you try to grapple, you will not have disadvantage. If you use this ability, do remind as it is. I would say not X times per day, X times per long rest is more fair, I think.
Sure. Yeah, that works because we can quickly rest.
As Savid looks at you. So, Oliver, are you happy with the gifts your God provides?
Should I be honest, my lord?
Honestly, yes. I could do with some honesty in here.
And then I
Rest in
start
peace.
a quick monologue where I explain how I'm a strength-based fighter that got disadvantage on strength, and to compensate, now have gloves that basically have the abilities I already had, +2.
So you're not happy.
You could say that, my lord.
Some
Prepare
people
to-
are so ungrateful.
So ungrateful, yeah. It was nice knowing you though, Health.
No,
No,
it's
it's
pathetic
okay. It's
duties.
okay. Oliver, if you're not happy, I'll just take them back.
Huh? He said multiple, so the koala as well.
I mean,
I think he meant multiple gloves because you have two hands, but I'm.
if you're look, if Brian activated something, then if your soul is a koala, you cannot really be angry at me. I told you I could reset it, but I can probably do it only for the whole group. Malik has objected to it.
Yeah, so now I'm mad at Malik.
Thank you. So is this gift from me satisfactory?
I just stash the gloves away. And
You cannot take them off.
Oh yeah, there it is, the classic Lucas item. Just when you think you're getting something that's not completely terrible, even if it does replicate some things you already do, you randomly can't take it off.
While I bow down and give my thanks to our Lord and Savior, I have a long side eye at Malik that reads as this dude is the god you follow, bro. This dude, this limited power dude. Thank you, my lord, for the gift.
So he removes the curse. He added it because you were not satisfied at him.
Oh, okay.
Just as he kind of does seem to be a bit flustered and drained, but he once again looks over. Is there anything else required of me to make you little fucks happy?
Oh, even more items? Let's go. I look at Maroki because Maroki seems like he wants something.
No, he hasn't responded to anything. So, He has friends. What else can he want, really?
Who are his friends?
He has friends.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
can
that's
we
why
find
he's
him?
not here.
Huh.
As Saeed looks over you, saying, "Look, what I'm trying to prove, and I appreciating your honesty, Oliver. I'm going to be honest and straightforward as well. I do believe Malik is the only one who actually believes in my superiority over all other living creatures. Although you speak the words, I do not think you feel the feels.
Oh, that makes me respect you a little bit more.
That is why I want to not only throw you into menial tasks like training, I want to show you that there are gifts and power on the other side of this as well. That I am not bluffing with my hand.
Okay, convincing us of that was so far not going good.
He kind of giggles. Finally, somebody that speaks their mind. As Eldab goes, "What about when I told you that arc?" And he like, shush.
Oh yeah, he definitely will get along with Hellspawn. Telling the woman to shut up.
Okay, you see above Hellspawn's head, respect +1, respect +1.
Interest
Looks like
plus
the
one.
top G.
I can probably manifest one more item, or if you want loot, he thinks to himself, there is a specific bag I can call in.
In comes a grandma with a thick ass.
No, a bag, not a hat, not a hammock.
We get to pick randomly from a bag of Lucas items, and we draw like a death resist potion, the grandma spoon, whatever other garbage.
I
The
want to
hat
draw
that lets
one
you drink
grandma
potions.
and the spoon.
Oh.
It is up to your wish, whichever you wish.
Well,
Do you
Wait, what was the
a
options?
single bag with many things sounds intriguing.
It has specific restrictions and apologies, but I would not let you keep it. Or if you have a very specific request, or know where it is on this planet, I can manifest or fetch it to the best of my abilities.
Verdant, don't you want the new chrome ribbons on your wheelchair?
I don't think
Well,
we have invented Chrome yet.
Yeah, I'm fine. I am not really looking for anything in particular at this point.
Okay,
I would
look-
like to go to this training camp though.
Then I will turn over to Malik. Malik, as our leader, I have decided it is your responsibility as a member of the team to take part in God's gift and decide which one of those two we as a team take. And refusing both is not an option because the gifts of God shouldn't be dismissed. As they push him towards, so you make it quick.
Well, I am pretty sure that our beloved leader, as I look with despise to Spawn because he insulted Savit earlier,
I look proudly.
he would want the bag of dicks
The restriction is you can only use them with your mouth open.
Is that like we're talking cut off dicks? Like, I feel like there is a language barrier that has appeared.
No,
while I-
Malik,
on the
don't.
planet.
Malik is the wrong guy to explain this because it will be a dick of a bag of micro penises. It's just baby
Well-
dicks.
Being the only with a dick.
Yeah.
I would describe it the best.
He thinks someone at some point told him that all the other Granburians were jealous of his dick, and he believed them. So now he thinks every Granburian wants a dick.
Yes, the back of many things would suffice the eager leader.
Very well. He extends his hand above the table. Manifest. Nikolai's back. As a red bag in a purple light appears and flops on the table. As he picks it up, he looks at your group. There is a way. The restrictions of this bag is that it must be used by a person towards other people, but each person can only get a thing from this once a year. If we look,
So wait. When you say the person can only get a thing, is that the person being targeted or the person taking something out?
targeted, it is
Okay.
the person taking out does not receive anything.
Right.
So there is a few ways to do this. Either we designate Eladive as the gifter, and each of you get a gift, or you take the bag while I don't need it, and you designate the gifter once you think it's time.
We might as well just do it now, I think, if we're going to be taking any gifts from you. Oh, great.
But
Deity.
before that, can you define personhood and when does personhood change? When I fall asleep and wake up, am I still the same person?
When Malek falls asleep and wakes up, is he still the same person?
Most of the time.
Yeah, was he the same person before his penis? Would the bag recognize it?
Well, the circumcision is while Malek is a child, so he was 1 year old. Now he's many years old. He doesn't remember
Yeah,
that far back.
Wouldn't you
I
agree
just-
that you were a different person back then?
Savid has checked out of the conversation. He's just staring through the window.
I just have this image in my head that because the circumcision is supposed to be like a holy thing or whatever, that devil Malek regrows his foreskin.
No, both regrow, but for the angel it has to be bitten off again each time.
Savid looks back at your group, saying, the question about personhood is definitely a deep and interesting one. I am not sure if it is related to the dickage of a person. But he hands the bag to Eladive. I am sure that once you figure out what the fuck a person is, you will be able to use the bag. As he flops down in his chair and looking now at you kind of with annoyance. If there's no further questions, I believe trees of life are awaiting you.
Indeed.
Yes,
And I will do my thing from before where I pray with 3 sets of hands at the same time.
I will bow down even deeper.
when
It's not harder to bow down deeper than me because I've got a huge belly and I'm stuck in a chair.
No, deeper from before,
Yeah.
from when I entered the room.
Yeah.
You're like nose on the ground deep.
Nice.
Yeah.
when
You're so deep you're almost making a loop back up.
you just bow down with your back towards him, you can look him in the eye. Now, when Hellspawn turns away to walk away, he has a satisfying moment when for a split second the silhouette of Sawit reminded him of Son Goku or whoever the Dragon Ball Z character in the opening was at the beginning. Because he sounded just as annoyed of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Malik, you made a friend.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, are there any more questions, or are you gonna allow Elidai to escort you towards the carriage?
Yeah, let's go.
Let her escort us. Do we need anything else?
I shake my head. I don't say anything.
I don't have items, so no.
So as you're walking, Elidai is carrying the bag over her shoulder with her other hand carrying a staff. And she's kind of doing now, although she's wearing heels that do pound on the ground as she's walking, it's like a triple tag because she's also using the staff out of sync with her steps. So it's ding, 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 as she walks, creating almost like a melody. As she does speak out at you in kind of a angry tone, saying, "You guys are despicable."
Hey, don't lump me in with Hellspawn.
Yeah, why would you say that about us?
I will speak more in the carriage, she says, as she is leading you out, mostly through a wide spiral staircase, which seems to be in one of the towers leading down. There's not much interior decor. You see some spots left over from like rotten wood, where once there was probably some furniture that has rotted and been taken away and just never replaced. The few carpets that exist do not even have a hint of their original color anymore. And sometimes you wonder if it's a gray spot on top of the carpet or if the carpet has just been brushed through and you can see the ground below it. But she does lead you outside where a fancy large carriage is waiting with 4 horses attached and Kedant in the driver's seat.
Please be anatomically correct towards us. It's many horses. Okay.
Sorry, many horses. I was describing it for the players. And, the
It takes me out
characters
of my character.
Okay, apologies. Hellspawn.
I want to be confused if it's many horses or
Yeah.
not.
Are,
It is a
are there
single
2
carriage.
horses or 4 or a dozen? We don't know.
It is many pairs of horses.
Oh, nice. Good cat.
Pairs also is also many. It's just a synonym for many.
Yeah.
But there is a single carriage and a single driver, and many horses and many legs, many wheels, in fact, as well. But not more than it seems to be usual. As there's many doors on both sides of the carriage.
Wow, this carriage is huge. It's got many of everything.
There is only a single step to go up it, and it is quite high in air, where even Eladiah has to quite stretch her legs to open the door as she steps up towards it. As you see Arkad inside bouncing on cushioned seating.
Hey, child.
Hey, she thinks for a second, trying to remember. Hey, penguin.
Wrong. Try again.
She thinks harder. Wait. No,
I'm waiting
I remember. You're Oswald Cobblepot, the penguin.
Close enough. Oswald Clobberbutt? What did you call me?
It's Oswald Cobblepot is penguins from the Batman name.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway.
This was making a reference that it's similar to
Yeah.
Oliver's.
Oliver. Mm.
Oliver, what's your name? Pennymore?
Penrose, wasn't it? Or something like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Penrose.
Well, the only Oliver you can use is Oliver Queen from the Arrow.
No, that's it. No, I remember you're Olive. Yeah, that's right, you're Olive.
Well, most people remember my name because they say, "Ah, yeah, the one with the face of an olive, Oliver." But, okay.
Yeah. I mean, although an olive has a single stick up its button, you have 2.
Well,
many.
I only
has many.
have one single stick up my butt currently.
She as she mentions sticks, she uses her hands to mimic your eyes.
Oh, you mean my many eyes?
Well, yes, I'm saying your face is your butt.
Well, you're also not very pretty.
Eladive shoots you a look.
What? Look at her. She looks just like Savid.
Oh god.
Arkad looks back at Eladive, and you can see Arkad's tears starting to build up.
Don't cry, child, because he is blind and a fool.
Oh, you said I'm not. And she starts letting out a very low-pitched screech.
God damn it, child. Stop it. Shush.
Eladive looks at you. Oliver, tell me, are you quick at running?
Well,
do you think if we tie you to this carriage, Do you think that would be good start to your training?
I must
try to keep
say
up?
it's no, most definitely not.
Good to know.
The the leader sits in the corner and pouts.
You're not even yet in because it's like the Arcot is like almost at the entrance now of this carriage, just in tears, letting out a very low screech as tears just constantly like you don't even see tears. There's just a stream going out of her eyes.
She's really a cartoon character, just like she looks.
She must have taken the water thing from
Oh
the
yeah.
guy.
Actually, it's quite funny how Eladive looks as well. Okay, she looks like a crazy drug addict a bit, but she's proportioned like a human being. But then her child is just this little cheapy girl.
And both are many years old.
Yeah. But anyway, while we're on the subject of people being made to run behind the carriage and such, I cough awkwardly and pointedly look at the step, then down at my wheelchair, then back up at the step.
Kedant drops out of the driver's seat, almost flops on the ground, but manages to catch himself. I'm coming, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you very much.
He picks up a chain from behind the carriage and attaches it to your wheelchair.
Not quite what I had in mind, but okay, fine. I guess this works.
Let's hope there will be no stones on the path.
Yeah, I know. or rain or any other.
Wait. Yeah, as you look forward, this is kind of the path out of the castle.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah. Oh, God. Well, whatever. So,
Once again,
Healthbot's gonna
D&D
get
is
murdered.
ableist.
Yeah, Healthbot's gonna get murdered by Eladive, and I'm gonna get murdered by the terrain. Nice.
Hey, look at the bright side. If you fall out of the wheelchair, I can sit in your wheelchair.
Oh, yeah. Actually, wait. That's I guess that's a good point. We did establish before that there's enough space on my wheelchair for him to climb on top of me during the fight when he was grappling those guys.
Yeah.
So he can cling on while we're forced to ride through that.
Yeah, it will make the wheelchair ride more stable.
Yeah.
Eladive kind of getting a more serious face. Not like out of her anger. She rubs Arkad's head to calm her a little and says, "Okay, enough giggling about. Pick up your friend." She gestures towards Hellspawn. "Pick up your friend, carry him in. We have matters to discuss." She says, as that's where we're gonna end this session.
Okay. I just wanna test out my disadvantage real quick.
Once again, I am.
Okay, nice. Good rolls, but yeah.
I don't want to say I'm sorry.
Nah,
it
it's
is-
fine.
Yeah, this session for a completely roleplay no combat session was an absolute disaster.
I did not. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna gain an advantage in a single stat, disadvantage on another stat. Sure, it's random, but it's a risk they can choose to take. And for the shits of it, there's gonna be an option to either double it or gain nothing. I did not realize that gaining
Oh,
nothing
boy.
can be advantage.
Yeah.
would be the first thing to happen. I was like, okay.
Yeah, first person, nothing on the advantage. Second person, advantage on a stat that they never use, because no classes that don't intentionally spec hard into range stat ever use accuracy for anything.
Yeah, like Bob used accuracy with his gun, but yeah, other than that.
I mean, obviously we had Marky / Coney who had the laser, so they used accuracy. But yeah, like it's not like wisdom where if someone does a mental attack on you, you use your wisdom, or like strength if you need to lift a heavy thing, even if you're not normally strong.
Yeah.
Or speed, obviously, with initiative.
It's weapon specific only.
Yeah, so it's really like for at least half of the characters, probably more than half, I would say, but at least half the characters in the all the different campaigns we've played, accuracy is just a completely useless stat that they don't use at all.
That's a good point. I should have more saves based on accuracy. I have to figure that out. Thanks for bringing it to my attention.
Well, at least if you do, then that'll make Malik's advantage at least potentially useful in a few situations.
What's gonna happen with Malik is he's gonna always be the wrong personality.
Yeah.
He will always need to roll something, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I wish I was the other."
Yeah, he needs to get something that's just like instant nap, which allows him to just count to 2, fall asleep, then instantly wake up. Well, count to many anyway.
Seeing how things progress, I might be knocked out in combat.
Yeah.
But I will simply change to the different personality, hopefully.
Yeah. I think that this campaign we're going to be even more reliant on potions than in our last campaign, which is saying something considering those last few fights have been nothing but just getting KO'd and taking potions.
I was waiting for Carlos to ask Savit for potions.
Yeah, but then I remembered I'm in character and I already have many healing potion thingies.
That's a good point.
Honestly, that's
so how could I ask for more?
I am so
I actually
sorry.
thought about it.
I am so sorry I have ever doubted your role-playing capabilities. Oh my god. That is the best, that's what my character would do moment.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We haven't even met the children yet, so
yeah. So yeah, this is going to be something when this fight happens. It's kind of wild to think that Savid's trying to groom us to be the saviors and heroes and all this stuff, but in reality we're probably going to be just completely shit at everything because we're Grandburians.
Maybe we're the ones who bring down the apocalypse.
Maybe. But, Lucas, I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to know this out of character yet, but the reason that Savid was having such a shit day today, was it, like, is this, and the reason he was struggling after summoning some gloves, was this after the fight with the Grim Repos? Well, with 6-9?
No, it's still the same day.
Yeah, I thought it was still the same day, but, like, it just seemed weird that he's suddenly tired after summoning some gloves. He was talking about, I had such a terrible day.
Yeah, no, he was mostly... So, the moment he got tired, like actively exhausted, was when he commanded the universe to summon Bob to him.
Oh, right. I see. Okay.
Which was when Malik informed. He knew. Then he knew the exact person, and he was exhausted, and that's when he let you go towards your rest.
Actually, though, wait, doesn't that mean that today overall has been a really good day for Savid? Because he finally, after centuries,
that's what he implied by saying that, like, your appearance has brought him joy first time in the year.
I see. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so he's ecstatic about you guys.
Nice.
Uh,
Well, he
it's
was
just
until
that,
that conversation, anyway.
it's just that it seems everything else around him is failing him.
I kind of feel slightly bad for Elodive now because he's all like, he thinks everyone's failing, and he compliments Hellspawn for doing the same thing Elodive was trying to do while telling her to shut up.
Hey, she should have been born a man, okay? If she wants
Oh
to be
god.
trained.
And yet he dotes on Arkad, his little granddaughter. Oh.
I'm happy I could at least make an ally in Arkot, so at least one of the children
You
is definitely on our side.
I'm sorry, you think she's your ally? Oh.
That's called
I mean,
negging, okay? She will just want to be my friend even more now that she cried because of me.
If you say so.
I know
I
how
mean,
to manipulate children, okay?
Fair enough.
he has her summoning coin.
Well, guys, it was fun. Let's come up with a story of a party wipe that we can post in Discord. So
Yeah.
Mark is very afraid.
But yeah, Lucas, before he has time to watch the stream, you do need to message him to ask.
I texted him
Okay,
already.
good.
So yeah, I mean, we can act like you died and you get reincarnated by animals. So he has the option to be reincarnated by a random elemental animal.
Yeah. God, if he chooses to do them both and then gets like complete shit results.
I mean, we already know the results we rolled.
Oh yeah, that's true. What was the results we rolled again?
Element,
Oh yeah, ostrich.
Fire element and ostrich animal.
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, fire element. That's right. That's actually not bad. Fire element. It's not the best, but it's not bad. And ostrich was kind of garbage. What was the disadvantage he got again?
He has disadvantage on athletics.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He had advantage on speed and disadvantage on athletics. So he's bad at dodging. From like explosions and stuff, but he's good at initiative, so that's not
good.
Terrible.
It's not terrible,
good,
but it's not good. Especially since he's a melee range fighter.
Yeah. None of us really got what we would like. But I mean, mine is probably the least terrible, except for maybe. Well, I guess Malik's devil side got something decent. I think, didn't he?
Accuracy, not that decent.
No, wait, was it your angels? One of your sides got something decent, didn't they?
The demonic side
got double the unholy element, necrotic, and accuracy.
Right, yeah.
I got boost in accuracy.
Right,
in accuracy. Oh no! Actually, the devil did not roll.
The devil
one rolled for was forced to roll.
Yeah.
For the beast and rolled for accuracy and
okay, yeah, that's kind of
and disadvantage on the others.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not that's the thing. The elements aren't. It's not like you always deal the extra elemental damage like the mage ability. It's just you deal extra against a specific element, which actually it makes it really weak. But yeah.
Well, you also take for necrotic, for necrotic,
yeah. It's so bad. And both he and I got that. Like, even though the only damage I deal is necrotic, it's still bad. It's like
you would be very good against the holy elemental guy, and
no, I wouldn't.
Else.
He would deal. No, I wouldn't. I literally would rather be dealing half damage to holy, and holy deals half damage to me, because my whole freaking character build is built about being a tank, and I just got something that makes me take double damage from a certain element.
Wait, then why did you go for the element which has?
Because the other one was shit. The other one was shit.
You didn't have to.
But Lucas. There was a chance, however small, that I would have got Earth, and Earth would be the jackpot to roll on that, right? And if I was going to gamble, obviously it had to be the elemental one because the start one is complete trash. Like even
I think for
even
you,
on
it
everybody
was-
else who rolled it, it's trash. But on me, it's even more trash because I already have advantage on most stats,
Right.
and you can't stack advantage normally except with one of
Yeah.
my stats I can do. So literally, even the good rolls would almost certainly be wasted, and the bad rolls would just make me
But
lose my advantage.
It
So
would be funny.
it would be no, it wasn't, because we saw it happen. We saw it happen to other people in the party, and it wasn't funny. It was tragic.
Well, it was funny for me when it was commencing. It is a bit sad
Okay.
now, but while
Yeah.
it was commencing,
Oh god.
it was like watching a car crash
Well,
where you have the it's like watching a dash cam footage of a crash where
yeah.
it's uploaded on YouTube, so you know nobody died.
Right. Sure. Yeah. But yeah. No. This session has made me very glad that you specifically told us at the start that this is a mini campaign, because I think actually, with sufficiently weak and pathetic enemies, a pure Granburian character could work. But now that we've been completely fucked over by this session, there's no way that's going to happen. The campaign either doesn't last very long or we TPK at some point.
Now we will probably reach the monastery and they will revert to the curse, keeping the benefits.
Hey,
I don't think that's how that works, but it would be good if it did, I guess.
I want to take this opportunity to foreshadow. I know for a fact, with 100% certainty, that the first character to die will be by Verdant failing one of his skill checks.
That's a good point. Yeah, my one. In theory, having advantage at rolling a d3 should mean that there's a pretty high chance that I don't kill someone. But yeah, the fact that I will admit, when I designed this character, I did not realize that crit failing on stabilizing someone was lethal.
This will be the most anticlimactic thing ever. Oh, we don't have potions left. Oh, let's try to heal him. Oops.
Yep. Vedant tries to give someone mouth to mouth, but he's hungry and accidentally eats their head instead.
I also love that you say when I designed this I didn't know, and when you tried to do it the first time I informed you, reminded you of that.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
know.
like, oh no.
But it was fine. I
It
think
was funny.
in my defense, I'm pretty sure I had an advantage that session, so I was like, if it does go wrong, I can advantage to get out of it.
God.
And where is your advantage now?
Oh yeah, I didn't actually use my advantage this session. I guess I could have maybe tried to use it to roll for a better element, but at least with necrotic, I have that damage type, so it's I don't know. It's not as bad as getting. It's the worst case is actually getting the one that makes you vulnerable to fire, whatever one that was. That would be an
I
absolute
think the worst
disaster.
for you would be holy, right?
No, why would that be the worst?
Because you wouldn't have any you wouldn't have be strong with it. Because even if you're weak to fire, like if you're
Right.
air, you still have elements you're strong against. With
Right,
holy,
yeah,
you
that's
would be
true.
weak to
Yeah.
necrotic, and you don't deal holy damage.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that would no. But at the same time, you don't really run into necrotic that often. You run into fire so often. It's really common to get fire
I guess,
damage.
yeah, because explosive makes fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, holy would also be terrible. But yeah, I wonder if it's possible to reverse this thing at some point. Not to get rid of it, but I mean like. No, but I don't mean to get rid of it. I mean to reverse it so that, like I said earlier, if I was to do half necrotic damage against holy things, but also take half holy damage.
Out of character, we explored the possibilities that the monastery can
That's what I'm thinking.
unattach you
Yeah.
from weird concepts. Like we even floated the idea of detaching CTA from fate, whatever that would be. But also, you know that Priya and the priest that conducted this, was trained in the monastery. So
Yeah, I know.
maybe
But
not a direct. What I want to say is that even in character, maybe that could lead to a chain of thought of maybe not a direct removal, but that reversal is also a possibility. Like
yeah,
he
true.
trained there, which would imply some other people would notice as well.
I've got to say though, I think this might be a new record for side quest acquisition, because we literally have just arrived on this planet the same day, have not even set off towards our goal yet, and we've already got a different goal that we need to aim for now. Literally before we even left the first building that we reached upon entering the planet, side quest acquired.
To be fair, do you have anything? What is your main quest? Isn't the training camp a side quest technically?
I mean, at this point, at least for my character, I can't speak for everyone else, but at least at this point, we have been completely cut loose from NES. Our new boss, who saved our lives, so we have to kind of stick with him. Also, he's a god and could kill us any time he felt like it. Is our new boss just assassinated one of the war chief's alternate selves? So there's like it's kind of hard to avoid getting incriminated by that. I think we're sort of stuck working for Safid at this stage, and the best we can do is just try and get a bit stronger, maybe survive.
Okay, we're down to fought way ahead of Hellspawn. Hellspawn is just chilling. Live the day by the day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
thanks for the session, guys.
Yeah.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah. Thanks for the session. See you all next week.
Yeah, till next week.
See you next session.
All right, happy to have it, guys.
Bye bye. Thanks for DMing. Thanks for the nerves. It's fine.
Look,
It's fine. But the item was sugar on top.
Honestly, I went with just descriptions of like I have mods in my notes for like building items off the top of my head, and I just started adding based on your description, and then you're like, "Oh no, I have this," and I was like, "Okay, fuck, let's add this," and then you're like, "Oh, this is like what I have," and I'm like, "You know what? You asked for something that you're already good at. It's your own."
Okay,
It's
so
your monkey
that's the
fault.
technique to get more. Just next time when you give me like water resistance or something, oh, I already had this. Give me more.
Yeah, guilt tripping works.
Okay. I will continue on that train because each time I roll with disadvantage, I will cry, oh no, it's the koala in me. I can't help it. Every person has two koalas inside of them. Which one are you?
Which is hilarious because you can do a grapple check with athletics if you choose.
Yeah, but I forgot already.
You don't have advantage.
If that's the one that I min-maxed away.
Oh.
Well, athletics is -1, strength is +6. So.
Yeah, so even with disadvantage, on average, you're above.
Yeah. Yeah, and you already amidst the guilt trip allowed some advantage disadvantage shenanigans that are normally prohibited. Like if you have advantage and disadvantage, it cancels each other out. But in D&D, if you have 3 times advantage, 1 times disadvantage, it still cancels.
Yeah, it's I'm looking. It's like if how to say if it was like from situational advantages, like you're flanking, jumping from a rooftop, and have I don't know a huge rock with you and all 3 would grant you advantage. I would still say it's a single advantage, but since these are more passive and it's like 2 items giving you advantage, more lenient that way. Same for Vedant's rerolls and such. So
yeah, we will see how good the children compete against it. Well, I'm off.
I also love that you're imagining a single battle when it's a training camp. So
I never said a single battle. I just imagined that we will fight a lot of children.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is
That doesn't
that's
have to
true.
be one fight.
Yeah, because I guess what you are always saying is next combat, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just combats.
I've
Possibly,
read
possibly.
enough
Who knows?
isekai manga. Okay, in each academy, each training grounds, there are people that try to fight you, and you have to assert dominance. Okay, even if they are children.
Right. Of course, you have to stab the biggest person in the cell.
Yeah. Well, we will have to try hard not to hit the teacher by accident, but yeah.
Unless it's Brian, then then there will be no accidents. Yeah, we'll see
Okay.
how
Yeah.
we'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. On level up, I will ask for a reversal of disadvantages to advantages. Until then, I will
Okay,
try
but
to
then
accumulate
the same
7
goes for
disadvantages.
advantages as well.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll have to do the Grandurian maths on that.
Okay, all right, we'll see. Fine. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Till next week then.
Bye bye.